Whether your goal is to open the next 5-star restaurant, discover a cure for cancer, inspire future generations, or help the world smile, it all starts here at DVC. DVC offers over 300 different programs to get you going towards your dream. And with among the highest transfer rates to top higher education institutions, your future starts here. Financial aid is available. Apply now to get started.
Welcome to Knowles Field Martinez for the continued DVC lacrosse coverage of the Viking lacrosse season. Hello everyone, Matthias Armstrong here alongside co-founder of the Clayton Valley High School lacrosse team, Hayden Piper. This will be the second showdown between Diablo Valley College and Santa Barbara City College.
That's right, Matt. This will be the second time that these two teams have the chance to fight each other. SBCC has taken on the Vikings at last year's CGCLA Championship. Santa Barbara fought DVC with hot passion, grit, and ferocity, taking an 8-7 lead into the fourth quarter. However, DVC fought back with patience and finesse and won the day 15-9, crowning the Vikings 2014 CGCLA champions. Truly, the SBC Vaqueros will be out for blood tonight.
Santa Barbara typically plays a fast-paced game. That means Big Green will likely rely on their long-stick midfielders, LSM for short, to slow down Santa Barbara. DVC starting LSM, Alex Stevenson, is up to the challenge.
That's right, Alex has played a lot of lacrosse, 4 years at College Park, where he's won multiple awards. Just reading off the list here, I've got a 2013 Varsity Team MVP, 2013 DVAL All-League Honorable Mention, 2014 Varsity Team Best Midfielder, 2014 DVAL Second Team All-League. Also, like SBC's style of play, Stevenson can match that finesse or that speed that we see out of Santa Barbara City College. This is really a great matchup tonight, and the coaches at DVC are hoping Stevenson could be a major part to winning this game tonight.
DVC is definitely a thinking team, so the faster SBCC can play, the more they can disrupt Big Green's style. Last year, the SB's speed and intensity frustrated the Vikings, and the game got rather heated. You know, Hayden, I think we are going to see the beginning of a new rivalry. What are your thoughts?
Well, you know, you mentioned earlier that this is, the second time these two teams have had a chance to fight each other on the field tonight. And especially, gosh, this is the SBCC's second year playing lacrosse. These guys here are playing with that passion. And in that first season, they got a chance to play for the championship against this team that they're seeing on the field tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a couple of words going back and forth, maybe a couple of extra plays, and just a little bit extra to make this really feel like a rivalry game tonight.
Thank you for that. So 2 weeks ago, DVC devastated the Sierra Nevada Eagles 11-5. Before the game, an Eagles player badmouthed the Vikings over Twitter, and the DVC players responded with actions and not words. Clearly, Sierra Nevada underestimated Big Green, and SBCC won't make that mistake today. Hayden, how do you think DVC's previous win over Sierra Nevada will affect today's game?
Well, it's all about having that confidence and building that momentum early in the season. And as far as shooting something out on Twitter, you never give a team bulletin board material. It just doesn't work that way. You give it to them, they're going to use it. Anyways, we're excited for tonight. You've got a great matchup here. Two teams going back and forth. Like you said, there's some bad blood on the field. And, well, both teams have a chance to make another statement tonight.
Very nice. So, DVC is clearly the favorite of tonight's match. SBCC is a developing program, last year being its first season. Big Green has been around since 2008. The Vaqueros have one coach. The Vikings have 6. Santa Barbara is relatively unheard of, while Diablo is true and tested, being the back-to-back CJCLA champions for 2013 and 2014. However, I think SB might have a level of enthusiasm and love for the team that DVC might not have. You know, I helped start DVC back in 08, and I can tell you that I loved my Viking team more than my San Jose State Spartan team. Hayden, you helped start the Clayton Valley program. Do you agree that the Vaqueros might have an edge because most of the players are team founders?
Gosh, you know, when you do start a program and you have a chance to create something, nurse a team to health, make it so that you've created something to where students down the line can step into your same shoes, wear your same jersey number down the road. It gives you that sort of passion that you've created. In a sense, you've created this team. So you nurse that team, and you know what? Giving an edge tonight, I think it will. Because you've got guys here who were on that founding team who've come back for a second year, and you know they want to take it all the way this year, especially losing to the team on the field in that championship game. I think I'd be ready and looking for a couple extra hits tonight after the whistle. I wouldn't be surprised.
Thanks, Hayden. We're going to see DVC's starting lineup next, but first, if you haven't already, we'd like to ask you to subscribe to the DVC Lacrosse channel, so all these live streams and videos come straight to you. It's a free subscription. Your regular viewership attracts coaches to scout and recruit our very own DVC Viking players. Also, support Viking Lacrosse. Big Green needs your help. Contributions can be made on this page under the fan funding card. Thank you for supporting DVC Big Green Lacrosse. So now we're going to go ahead and take a look at the starting lineup. So here we have the starting lineup for the Vikings. On attack, number 18, Kevin Tan, number 6, Eric Phillips, and number 32, Spencer Olson. LSM will be number 7, Alex Stevenson, as we mentioned earlier. Face-off will be number 26, Javon Wilson, and number 23, El Capitan Cameron Toy. Leading off the defense will be number 36, Rolando Boomerang Aldana, number 22, Kyle Durkin, and number 42, Messier. In goal will be number 37, Dylan Brown. Interestingly, this is Big Green's smallest team so far, averaging 5'10" and 160 pounds. Hayden, you're a fairly massive defender. Do you think size is going to affect this game at all?
Yeah, and luckily we showed the face view of us earlier, so people I think can understand my size. You know, when we started in high school, we pretty much just found anybody who wanted to play, and it turned out that those same people happened to be 300-pound gentlemen. And you know, we played a different style of lacrosse that we'll see on the field tonight. We mentioned earlier that SBCC plays that quick style lacrosse, that fast track, fast pace. And, well, I think the smaller lineup might help DVC tonight and keep track of those people and help mark them on defense. So hopefully we'll see that out of them tonight.
All right. Well, there you have it, folks. Tonight we will see fire versus finesse, physical prowess versus cool cunning, and speed versus slyness. Tonight we watch a grudge match as SBCC seeks revenge. Tonight, Diablo Valley College faces off against Santa Barbara City College. Round 2 of the next great rivalry is about to begin in just a few minutes.
That's right. Holding my breath.
Right. So we do have the lineup for SBCC here. Hayden, why don't you go ahead and read that off for us?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and start here. Number 1, we've got Bernardo Ragaboy. Number 2, Ricky Warner. Number 3, Nick Coons. Number 4, Adrian Armenta. Number 5, Ryan Likens. Number 6, Clinical Woe. Number 7, Dylan Cateau. Number 8, Carl Tibery. Number 9, Eric Connell. Number 10, Jordan Atwater. Number 11, Lance Rodriguez. Number 14, Dallas Thu. Number 15, Jake Luz. Number 16, Cameron Frank. Number 17, Brian Applebay. Number 20, Lucas Conroy. Number 25, Carl Tibery. Number 8, Theo Williamson. Number 30, Cody Karuna. Number 31, Jeff Cull Smith. Number 33, John Bowler. Number 22, Andrew White. Number 34, Jesse Colt. And number 24, Russell Perkins. As you can tell, I just read the entire roster as we're going to go ahead and guess to see who's starting tonight, and I think we'll find that out in a second here. So now we know how to say everybody's names, or at least how I attempted to say them. So I apologize in advance for the foul, the terrible pronunciation. Maybe when we get these guys again in the championship, I'll figure that pronunciation.
Yeah, out, so. maybe if the list is typed this time too, that'll help out. All right, and here we go: the SBCC Vaqueros versus the DVC Vikings. A grudge match to be sure. So right now we're going to have DVC in black and SBCC in white. DVC, the team founded in 2008, true and tested, versus SBCC, the new young bucks on the block. Strong, fiery, passionate. Should be a good match.
That's right. A lot of people could make the argument tonight that this is a neutral host field. We're here at Alhambra High School. Beautiful night in Martinez, and it looks like we're going to have great weather for the game. It should be the perfect conditions to see a great game tonight. So we're looking forward to that. Looks like we've got captains lined up here at halfway, going over the rules. Should be getting started here in a little bit.
Yep, goal is just crossed. That means we're going to get going real soon. just want to point out this is actually my old high school.
Oh, no way.
So yeah, so
welcome
it's kinda,
home.
Yeah, thank you.
Welcome home.
It's always
Sure
nice.
they had a big welcoming crew here when you got in today. So.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Well, it's cool. My former head coach is actually just down the booth here in the press box with us. So we got a full booth here today.
All right, sharing the press box with greatness.
All right. Yeah. And here we go. The beginning face-off of the night. You can see Stevenson out there on the wing. And SBCC takes the face-off.
Boy, really aggressive start to the game there. Paused up for a second there and managed to get that face-off ahead.
All right. That's number 10 with the ball. That's Jordan Outwater passing it off. He's looking for a pass to number 25, Carl Tillery, but he takes a dodge instead.
Great defense there.
Yeah. Playing a little far out there. Interesting. No problems being aggressive. Hard check from the defense, and we're going to be going DVC. It will be DVC ball now.
Gosh, that's great to get that turnover early.
Oh, and an errant pass, and it's going to be out of bounds, going back to SBCC.
Gosh, you got to get those jitters out early in the game, get those passes on point. Well, hopefully we see some better connections here going forward.
Yeah, well, we can only see. Ball will be, well, can't see the number today, folks. Sorry about that. It's a little far out there, and those are some real skinny numbers. I think that's number 2. Is that Ricky Warner? That might be Ricky Warner out there today, being covered by number 22, Durkin. All right. Looks like they're going to take it around to X, look to slow down the game a bit, find some options.
Testing that crease.
Yeah. Oh, we have a shot opportunity, but it's dropped. All right. Boomerang trying to kick it away. Its ball is going to... Oh, it's all the way out. Scooped up by VJ Sharma for a nice fast break. And DVC will slow the ball down.
You know, it's one of those things you'd really like to see him just get in there and shoot away, but slowing it down, you get the personnel you want, we can get this thing moving.
No kidding. All right, so now we're going to be moving the ball around. That's going to be Spencer Olson with the ball. Sending it back down to number 18. It's Tan.
We're seeing
up
that
to Rideau.
Slow, methodical play here.
Yeah, Rideau looking for a shot, doesn't have it. He's going to turn around, look to Mills. Mills to Toy. Toy looking for a dodge. SBCC playing conservative defense. They're going to guard the crease. They're going to give up the outside. Toy with a shot, and it's wide.
Oh man, you really like that. You like that early, even though it's a miss. Boy, it's a great attempt on goal. Great lane there to get the shot away, and it just missed bottom right.
Yeah, no kidding. Phillips with the ball. That's going to be number 20. That's Brett Rideau.
This is the style of play we're going to see tonight, slowing it down and taking that shot when it comes.
All right, Rideau looking for options. Nothing there. Goes to 18. Gets Kevin Tan again. Over to, that's Spencer Olson again. Up to Mills.
Mills sizing him up.
Shot wide. Ball's going to be brought in by Phillips. Well, that's the second time he's brought in the ball, so hey, he's not afraid to dodge. Look at that, right off a pick. All right, Phillips going to throw the ball away. We're going to be going to SBCC now.
Rushing to get back on defense here. Got the personnel switch.
And that's number 9 for SBCC. And then we have a shot and blocked by Brown.
What a great shot. What a great defense there.
Fearless. Big step forward.
And that really was a great opportunity for SBCC. I mean, that was one of those shots where you'd like to have a goalie in there that can take that and make that block.
All right, so Carl Tilbury with the ball now. They're going to be subbing some people off. VJ Sharma playing a very high defense. Very confident. It's a very confident person right there. All right, we're going to pass it off. Going down to X. Looks like SBCC sneaking someone on, but Rolando's going to pick him up. That's number 3. That was Nick Coons. Oh, we have a shot.
Boy, great defense there. Head of the stick right in his face. Making it hard to make that shot on goal.
No kidding. Well, SBCC truly showing a shooting clinic off to DVC right now.
They're going to try the long pass here.
Oh, and that's caught by Sharma. Sharma coming in deep. Quick pass to X. Pass from Phillips.
Look at that, boy.
Yeah.
That's quick movement right there. 1, 2, 3, right across the crease. Guy waiting there, just ready to take that shot. Beautiful hesitation there. Could have taken the shot right away and instead played with the goalie a little bit and made that shot to go up 1-0.
Yeah.
It's a great start, man. I like that.
I do too. So that was Greason with the goal, assisted by Olsen. And it's gonna be a 1-0 game now. DVC.
First punch goes to DVC, but SBCC there, I guarantee you, if anything, that's just gonna fuel the fire here. You hate to give away that first goal, and boy, here's the face-off.
Right. And that will be Javon Wilson facing off for the Vikings. Can't catch a number for SBCC face-off, though. Let me, that's number 9. That was Eric Conlon.
Oh, that long stick midi struggles, gets it, though.
No kidding.
Spoke too soon. DVC's got the ball.
Well, it looked like DVC was going to lose it, and they did. I spoke too soon this time. We said it was going to be a fast game, and it surely is becoming a fast game. So that's number 9 again, Eric Conlon with the ball. Seems to be one of their main transition players. Hard defense coming in from the Vikings, though. Harassing Conlon, but he passes it off. That's Carl Tibley with the ball. Over to number 3, Nick Coons. Coons looking for a shot, but it fades away. Back over to Tilbury.
Wise call there. Defense had the numbers. She was faced up on him. Would have been a difficult shot.
No kidding. All right, Tilbury looking double team. There's going to be someone open on. Oh, SBCC doesn't find the open man on the field, but they decide to give up a ground ball instead.
Boy, they had 2 opportunities there. It was just the arid throw. Missed both of them. Oh, gosh, if you're SBCC, you would have hoped that pass was on target. That would have been a nice goal opportunity.
Yeah, no kidding. No doubt Andrew White was wondering why he didn't look for his roll back there.
The only one happy there is probably the keeper.
We have one open guy way up top. Okay, and so that's going to back over to Tilbury. Tilbury dodges, comes inside. He has an option. Shot! And that's a goal!
Boy, that's
SBC.
just a great athletic ability right there to get across. Making that shot as you're moving left to right on the field there. Goalie had a piece of it, just got past him for a goal. We're all square here, 1-1.
Yeah. That was number 8, Tilbury, who scored the goal. Yeah.
That's right.
That was some, like you said, that was some fine athleticism. Plus, they had a nice screen there that helped pick off the defenders, gave them enough space, and he took advantage of it.
About to get our money's worth here, 1-1. Next face-off coming up.
Trading punches now.
You know, and that's the kind of game you want to see. You want to see 2 teams going at it. 2 great teams coming off that championship appearance last year, and boy, this is a great start to tonight. No
kidding. All right, and that's going to be Conlon with the face-off win for SBCC. And we're looking over to number 34. That's Jesse Cook. And we're looking for a flag, but there is none.
Great defense there. You know, somebody would have said a flag would have been thrown, but I don't know. I like it.
Yeah, no. Lacrosse is a contact sport, and you need to treat it like such.
That's right. And right as we're giving them praise, they.
We have a hurt player on the field, though. Looks. I
don't know.
That might be Aldana. That might be the boomerang right there. No, that's going to be number 48. No, 46. That's Spencer Zaragoza.
Gosh, you know, whenever you see something like this, you hope the player's okay. You know, I had a chance to play at University of Oregon, play a little bit of football, and part of the reason why that career ended and a career as a bouncer began is because I had 3 knee surgeries. Oof. And it's not something to like to deal with here. So, you know, we're holding our breath and we're hoping the best for the boomerang on the field here. Hopefully he can bounce back from this injury.
Yeah. Correcting my own mistake. That's not actually Aldana. Boomerang Aldana. That is Zaragoza. That was my fault.
Okay. Okay.
We'll have to find a nickname for Zaragoza, though, no doubt. Got to spread the love.
That's right.
I'm going to take this opportunity just to point out that SBCC showing phenomenal sportsmanship right now, taking a knee in honor of the downed player. It's always nice to see a team that does care about people who are injured on the field, because we're all lacrosse players on the field. We're all Americans on the field, and
this is what I want to see here.
Yeah.
Is him walking off the field, even if there's a little weight on there.
Yeah, Zaragoza getting back up, being carried off though. Hopefully he'll be okay.
Boy, it's part of sports. You hate to see it, but he'll bounce back.
Yep.
Hopefully, I know DVC has a great athletic training staff, and he'll get the attention he deserves and he needs, and they'll get him back as soon as he can and take every step necessary to put him in a better spot here to get back and playing on the field.
All right, and we're back now. So DVC attack with the ball. That's going to be Phillips carrying at the moment. He's going to be looking over to pass to number 30, Greason. Greason's a real asset to this team. Very quick, open eyes. That's Mills with the ball, passing off to, that's number 20. Number 20, that's Rideau.
Cautious.
Back to Greason.
Greason
looking, dodging through. He comes inside. Defender does a good job keeping him bottom side, and we have some contact there. That's number 32, Spencer Olson, over to Mills. It was a smart play, right?
He wanted that shot there and got it out to the guy cutting in, and boy, that was just some great defense there by SBCC.
Yeah, and that's Greason with the ball again. Over to Phillips. Swinging it up to Rideau. To Mills. Mills dodges. Cuts in. Has an opening. Takes shot. Great save.
Beautiful
that was a
shot there.
Phenomenal save by number 30, Cody
Goalie drops to a knee.
Caruana? Oh, I am so sorry if I messed that up.
Yeah, well, hopefully we have enough, more opportunities to call his name out.
Yeah, correctly. Okay, DVC putting a lot of pressure on the SBCC defense, keeping them from clearing the ball. They have not crossed the 50 yet. SBCC being very patient. Now they're over the 50, and a very strong bull check there, bull dodge from, that's number 9, Eric Conlon.
Keeping that arm stiff, taking the contact and moving through it and without dropping that ball. Giving his team time to make a little substitution here and slow it down.
Yeah, no kidding. Nick Coons with the ball. Over to Durkins. Coons. Tilbury.
I really anticipated more of a fast team tonight. I'm seeing him slow it down a lot, and I think it's working out for him.
You know what? I have to agree. You see the speed in the transition and on the defensive end, but you see a much slower paced offense. All right, VJ Sharma coming up with the ground ball. He's knocked down.
Hard contact.
Refs are going to let it go. Okay, and we have a nice pass inside on crease behind the back shot. It goes over.
That was just too fancy there. Number 3, who's that? Is that Coons?
Yeah, that is Coons. Yeah,
Coons
fundamentals.
Gosh, I think he had time there to slow it down, catch his breath, just a little pivot, maybe a normal shot, sidearm even, but you hate to see somebody try and get fancy like that and miss a shot.
Boomerang taking the ball over the 50 now. Hayden, what do you think about DVC just losing these clears after clears after clear?
And I know we're looking at 2 teams right now playing each other, but so far DVC's been their biggest opponent.
Yeah, no kidding.
They're missing these open shots. Luckily they're making it up for it with great defense like this, but boy, you've got to make those passes or you're not going to win a ball game.
No, I think that is all too true. So that's number 22, Durkin with the ball. Passes it off to Mills. Mills passes it off. We're right on GLE, but that was Greason who makes a smart play. That was an incredibly hard shot. It's going to go wide.
They gave him space there, and you got to take it. If the defense is going to sit back on you and not think you're a real threat, then you got to go ahead and remind them who you are and take that shot.
Yeah. Okay. Inside dodge from Greason to Turnus.
Giving them time for that substitution. 33 coming on.
Oh, errant passes.
And that
to a quick fast break. That's what happens when you can't throw well.
They really just dug themselves in a hole with that one. You can't play defense against a fast team like that. Fast break. If you're going to cause an error, it happens.
They waived the goal. I must have been a crease violation or something. We missed that. Wow.
We're going to have to get more info on that one later, but
yeah.
Boy, they lucked out, didn't they?
Oh, and we have a penalty It's going to be. We'll see who the penalty is on.
You know,
I imagine it's going to be on SBCC though. Yep.
We talked
SBC
about DVC.
number. It's going to be a 1-minute penalty on number 9 for SBCC, Eric Conlon, for an illegal body check.
Talked about DVC making those little mistakes, and gosh, you've been right there on that fast break. Whatever that penalty was, if it was a crease violation, then that's just ridiculous. You've got a wide open goal. It's you versus the goalie. Make that shot, compose yourselves, and let it rip.
Yeah, no. I think DVC was handed a handed quite a ball of forgiveness right there, right?
That's right. Merry
All
Christmas.
right, Turnus coming up. I mean, an inside shot from Mills. It's going to be recovered by the Vikings. Brett Rideau bringing the ball in. All right. So the Westover. A shot, another shot from Greason. Has Greason hit the cage yet tonight?
I don't know, man. I'm just glad I parked my car on the other side of the parking lot because that thing had some speed on it.
Oh, yeah, now I'm worried because I'm parked over there. All right, Toy with the ball. Passes off to Turnus. Turnus fakes to Toy. Toy looking for a shot. Doesn't have it. Turnus.
Boy, great movement.
Oh, and we're losing the ball. You know, I just want to point out that Turnus fakes the ball out from that over by the 30, but if he shoots, he has a well over 100-mile-per-hour shot at times, and I think he could put it out. He could put that goal. He could make that goal from 30 yards out.
Yeah,
so that fake is for real.
Keep those fakes coming, and every once in a while you got to take that home run shot. Let it rip.
All right, so that's number 15 for SBCC, Jake Luz. The ball's going to be out of bounds. Quick start from DVC. Good play from Greason. Great job, and that just gave him the goal.
Oh, wow, look at that. You know, we're talking about capitalizing on opportunities for SBCC, and DVC does what SBCC couldn't do on their last possession. Takes advantage of the turnover, brings that thing right inbounds. It takes a great shot. Boy, they inbound that thing and shot in probably about 5 seconds. That was some great work there.
Yeah, that goal was by VJ Sharma, assisted by Greason.
Nice job, Sharma.
Yeah, no, it was great job there.
I mean, when you're a goalie and you see somebody running at you with no defender, it's hard to... I mean, even the best goalies will miss those ones from time to time.
Right. So we have Javon Wilson facing off for DVC and Eric Conlon facing off for SBCC right now. And we're going to go DVC ball.
Stoppage in play here. Looks like they're going to reset it.
All right, a little tricky movement from Javon and VJ Sharma. That's down to Greason, to Turnus.
Slow, methodical passes just to open up this defense. Watch these defenders shift, slide, see who doesn't do their job, and take advantage.
Very true. All right, that's an inside shot from Greason, dancing around the SBCC defense. Andrew White, Coach Andrew White for SBCC is going to have some words with those polls there about contact.
And that was a great one-on-one effort. This defender, you know, he got a little bit over on his toes there, lost a little bit of that, lost that battle, and then gave up his position. And then attackman just slid right in there and slid past him for the goal. Once again, when you give a guy a couple yards to approach the goal with no defense on him, you're gonna be pretty hard pressed to stop that goal.
Yeah, no, it was tough. So we have Javon Wilson facing off for DVC again, and I'd almost bet money that that's Eric Conlon facing off. I can't see his number. Seems to be one of their main men out there.
Oh, and he wins the faceoff.
Yep. Yeah, that is Conlon. Conlon with the faceoff win. Triple teamed. DVC knows who to look for, but they can't get the ball. He's coming inside, and he is yard sailed. Expelliarmus.
You know, when you've got 3 people on you, that means there are 2 people on that field that don't have a body on them. You know, that was a great effort to try and make that, that single effort there, but he's got to find somebody to dish that rock to and get things moving again.
Yeah, that's the second time SBCC has made that mistake. That's Jordan Outwater with the ball, putting it down to X, right back to crease, and it's lost, but Conlon is after it. I think Conlon's got to be one of their main men. What do you think?
Boy, I feel like we've already said his name more than anyone else tonight, so he's definitely got to be part of it. And he's not afraid to take that ownership and drive it to the goal.
Yeah, no kidding. All right, we have another pass inside, another fancy shot that doesn't go in. Fundamentals. fundamentals.
And 12 there.
Sharma with the Sharma with the fast break. Passing it through. They've got options, but the ball is lost from Westover, and the battle ensues. SBCC recovers.
Yeah, in that last possession, we had a defender standing next to the ball, with the ball right on the ground outside of the crease, and goalie managed to find it. And boy, stop him from picking that thing up. Got to pay attention there.
And that's 20. That was 25. Carl Tilbury with the shot for. Whoa. Okay, we have 2 Carl Tilburys. I have number 8 Carl Tilbury, and I have number 25 Carl Tilbury.
Heard number 25 is better.
So. Yeah. Well.
Off the helmet there, and we're DVC ball.
Yeah. Okay, so we have a wide pass from number 30 Greason for DVC.
There we are, calling to slow it down.
Smart call, especially when we're dropping easy passes.
Right, I'm getting the feel just looking at this team that they're slowing it down, they're taking their time. Maybe those jitters at the beginning are out of them, so we'll see.
Yeah, I think this team, it wasn't quite used to the fire that SBCC does bring to their game, and but now we see the Vikings sitting into their comfort zone.
That's right. You got two teams with fundamental differences. One that likes to attack that goal as fast as they can in fast break in SBCC, and one in DVC where they're more of that slow, methodical, get things moving, get people cutting, like this here.
Yeah. So that's Turnus with the ball, and he shoots, but he is stopped with an potential SBCC fast break, but DVC midfielders recover. And Toy with the interception there, rolls through, drops the ball. A little bit of World Cup. I know that was last summer.
Well, you like to think instead of that long pole giving it up at the 50, he should just take it down and find somebody later. It looked like he was hard pressed, made a terrible throw and threw it away. Yeah,
seeing a lot. We're seeing the SBCC players playing with tunnel vision right now. They're doing well, but they need to open up their vision. Would you agree or disagree?
Yeah, I would agree. I mean, you can't always look at the person right next to you to throw to. When you draw that defender away from that person, somebody else is getting drawn away from somebody else. So you've got to go ahead and take that time, collect yourself, and find the open man. Because if you're getting double, triple teamed, then somebody's open. Gosh, even 2 people might be open. So just find them and get this thing moving and play your game.
Yeah. So we're having some confusion from the referees on whose possession it is and what's going on, apparently. So, we can just wait around and I guess chat while the referees figure out what they're doing.
Yeah, we've got the lights on here. Nightfall's hit us. We've got a beautiful scenery here. Great maintained field. It really is. We mentioned earlier it's kind of a neutral host field. And, boy, when you've got to play somewhere else that isn't your home, it's nice to come to a venue like this. Great field turf.
Yeah, no kidding.
Great scenery.
So 1 minute left in this quarter. Even though the score is 3-1, I think this is has been a very evenly matched quarter. I think SBCC has made a couple, minor mistakes that cost them a couple goals.
I mean, it really could be tied right now.
Yeah, I would agree.
That's a great play there.
Very good. So that's number 13, Sharma, dodging down the field. Passes off to Westover. Westover with the goal. Westover with the goal. Sharma with the assist. And we go 4-1 Vikings with 36 seconds left in the quarter.
There's Sharma. I mean, we're talking about him earlier and how he's going to be able to match SBCC's style of play in that fast break, finesse style, that quick shot to the goal. And right there, gosh, DVC gets a turnover, doesn't hesitate, makes it down to the goal, 2 passes, and we're there, and that's a goal. DVC's up 4-1. So once again, this is a rematch of last year's championship game. So even though this quarter comes to a close, the mood is still. Everyone's still ready to roll out there. This game is not close to being over.
Yeah, so that's Wilson and Conlon facing off again, and Wilson will take the ball. Moving over to Greason now. Greason cutting around, defensive switch. Pass over to Turnus. Turnus hits top corner. Turnus with the goal. Turnus goal with Greason's assist. 5-1, 17 seconds left.
And the goal is obviously something that we like to look at and give a good applause for, but that pass, that assist, when you can see that open man, when you draw that defender, when they slide to you and you give them just a little bit there to give it out to the guy to make that shot, boy, that's a beautiful shot there. Played with the goalkeeper just a little bit there instead of taking that shot right away. And got his shot, found it. Now DVC's up 5-1.
No, that was fantastic. All right, so we're gonna have a switch for DVC face-off. We have Howell facing off, but it'll be Canlin again facing off for SBCC. I think the face-offs have been split pretty evenly tonight. What do you think, Hayden?
Yeah, the perimeter guys are getting involved early. I think we've only seen one possession just between the two main face-off guys, so these long stick middies are really playing a big factor.
Yeah, no, it's a fabulous game so far. Greason with the ball, passes it to Turnus again. That could have been 6. That could have been 6.
Could have been 6. Didn't realize that ball fell out, but if you keep getting those opportunities and putting yourself in that situation, then you're going to find a way to score some goals, and that should have been one more there, but the DVC takes a 5-1 lead into the second quarter. This might be a good time for the coaches to go ahead and kind of talk to their players and remind them that this is a heated game. Even though it's 5-1, You can't let up at all.
Yeah, so the first quarter just ended, and now we are on a quick break. So, Hayden, what do you think SBCC needs to do in order to come back? We were 4 goals down. What do you think they need to do?
Just play their game. Stick to what they know. I mean, we've seen a couple of mental mistakes tonight. We saw a pass where there was a crease violation on a fast break when they had no defense on him, and he just had to slow it down, catch his breath, take his time, and take the shot that's his. I mean, we've seen a couple of different times DVC attackmen have made it face-to-face with the goalie within 5 yards, and they've managed to kind of mess with that goalie a little bit and get that shot. SBCC has gotten themselves in those same situations, but they haven't been able to capitalize. So we've got to capitalize on the little things if you're SBCC, and that's what their coach is telling them in the huddle right now.
Oh, we have a flag. It looks like we're gonna have an illegal stick.
Uh-oh.
That could be a game changer if it's on DVC.
Deep pocket.
Maybe. Yes, it's good. That is going to be on number 8, Riley Westover for DVC. So DVC will be starting the quarter man down.
Boy, check your sticks before the game. It's one of those things. I mean, you can't leave your man down. I mean, luckily DVC's in a position where they're up 5-1 right now, but something like that can quickly turn around.
Of course.
And that's a not to say people don't like playing with a little deeper pocket, but you got to go ahead and check that maybe before the game, because you never know when your stick's going to get pulled.
Yeah, I'm surprised. A lot of mental mistakes today on both sides.
Yeah.
A lot of mental mistakes today. So both teams are going to have to make some corrections.
That's right. It's early in a young season. Hopefully these early season games not only get your team on track, but helps remind you how to do the little things like making passes, manning up on somebody that's supposed to be your responsibility, slide into the right defender, having that first, second slide on defense. They're just little things that all add up, and
Definitely.
they really just, this is week 2 in the season here, or game 2. So we should see improvement on both sides going forward in this season.
Yeah. So we're going to get back to the game. There will be no face-off because, DVC's penalty. All right, that's Tilbury. Well, I think it's Tilbury. There's 8:25, and they're both Carl Tilbury, so I'll call it as the best I can, folks. Quick movement from SBCC, showing a lot of confidence, showing a lot of skill. But I speak too soon.
I know, there's that mental mistake.
Yeah, that was number 34, Burr, coming out dangerously aggressive, but effective. Helps slow down the pace, SBCC's pace down. So we have a shot, but Nick Coons chokes on the shot,
Gets it back to the goalie there.
Yeah, Brown takes it. Sharma clearing. Sharma's looks like DVC's going to try to be killing the penalty at the moment.
Yeah, that's wise. You've got the lead. Take your time. You're in the box. Get that thing. Take as much time as you can. And here comes 10 on the field right now. So
yeah, they should not be rushing, but they had an open look right there potentially. But I think Sharma made the smart choice. Slow the ball down. Try to maintain your 5-1 lead. Don't give up while you have 3 minutes unreleasable.
That's right. Play your game. Just because you've seen a little bit of progress here and a little bit of things have gone your way, with the fast track style that we've seen from DVC tonight. Get back to your roots. Play that traditional slow play. See some cuts like that one there.
I'm going to have to make a correction. I'm not sure what exactly happened to the penalty because DVC has 6 men. Are they going to call that? I'm not sure exactly what happened. There's no one in the box. They threw a flag. They called it.
Well, yeah, and you saw 10 come back on the field about 30 seconds ago, and he ran off almost like he shouldn't have been there, but he's right there playing away. So
yeah,
stay tuned.
Nice little scuffle. SBCC comes up close. Number 31, Jeff. Wait, did they switch?
Oh, man.
We have a short fast break opportunity and a shot from Tilbury, saved by Brown.
You know,
and we're going to go the other way. We have another fast break, and the ball's dropped. It's going to slow it down. So that's Spencer Olsen recovering the ball. Spencer Blondie Olsen. Got the long blonde hair flowing from the flow bucket there.
That's right.
Yeah, so that's number 17 with the ball, Danny Wilson, passing it off. And DVC dodging in, coming in close, and that's number 18, Kevin Tan, passing it back down. Dodge coming around from Wilson.
Yeah, and they're not leaving that man alone behind the goal, so they're putting some pressure on him. All right, so they had two little guys colliding there, and that's definitely set him off course a little bit, but he's back on track looking for that. There you go. Number 8's got the pass.
Yeah, and so now we're going to come down. That's number 2 with the shot. That was number 2, Ricky Warner with the shot, and it's going to be DVC ball. We have Rolando the Boomerang Aldana picking up the ball, coming in. Boomerang looking to clear. Starting a little early, gets it off to Brown. Nice, easy clear right there. Looking, plenty of options on the field. Plenty of options, but Sharma just runs it through. You know, Sharma seems to be the main transition man for DVC.
Yeah, you know, he's definitely one of those guys where he's you get him the ball, he'll get it into the box and let you run your offense.
Oh, and we had a shot that deflected and was picked up by DVC for a second shot, and that was unsuccessful for DVC.
2 opportunities, 2 good looks. Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the goalie.
Definitely good goalkeeping coming from SBCC. So another scrum, and we are going to go SBCC.
I will say we've seen a lot of back and forth, but nothing outside of the game yet from these two teams.
No. SBCC maining possessions. Number 2, Warner again, carrying the ball. That's to Applebay. And goal.
Boy, what an incredible shot there. I think that even caught us both by surprise.
I don't even know who made that shot. I'm still trying to figure out how that made it.
Look at that. And the stadium announcer helps us out there.
Yeah, it's going to go to Conlon, number 9 Conlon.
All right, we've got ourselves a 5-2 ball game here.
All right. Facing off for DVC will be... can't see the number right now.
It's like 3, or is that 5?
Number 3, Prast.
There we go, gets it out to the perimeter.
Nice little pop back. Yeah, Conlon looked like he was unsuccessful on that one. Kind of jogs off, like, oh, well, I didn't get that one, guys, sorry.
Time to play defense.
Yeah. All right, number 7, that's the number 17.
Well, you've got the sub behind you.
That's number 40 currently with the ball. That's Sharp. Trouble reading the numbers, folks. Sorry. That's Greason, I believe. Is that Greason?
SBCC defender number 33 did a great job at catching that guy coming around the crease.
Not fantastic.
Yeah, giving him a little of the business there, too.
Ball moving quickly. That's Pacheco coming in for a shot. Bowling through. Not afraid of contact. Bounce shot over. And it's going to be recovered by DVC.
Yeah, it's another one there where you just got to get your feet under you, slow it down. DVC's got the ball. They got a chance to go ahead and get another shot here. Goal.
And that's going to be VJ Sharma bring the ball in. Dodging through.
Yeah, they're bringing the defender back there. Not letting him run around there freely.
Not messing around. So that's number 40 with the ball. It's Sharp again. Pacheco. down to Wilson.
Here they are, just
Griffin.
running around.
Griffin dodging. Looking for a left-handed opportunity, but he's stripped, and SBC is going to recover the ball.
They brought that second defender there. SBCC does a great job just getting in there, forcing that turnover. Well, let's see if they can clear this thing. Goalie's got a hold of it. So.
Yeah, I mean, seems like the offenses have been working pretty well. It seems like clearing's been a little rough on both teams.
And there's another area pass.
the
DVC's the benefiter.
Yeah, case in point. That was Kevin Tan getting the ball back for the Vikings.
Theme of the day for DVC, slowing it down.
Pacheco. Wilson. Pacheco. Someone's eating pizza out there, and it smells delicious. Pacheco with the dodge.
If you hear me go silent for a little bit, it's probably...
That's a goal! Pacheco with the goal! Nice rollback opportunity. Yeah, it's clearly the pizza. There's that pizza smell right there.
Right, all around. Well, that was a great shot there. And if you're a goalie, you know, and you put yourself in harm's way almost every single day. A lot of people say that's the one position that they probably never want to try, just because you've got great athletes like this that shoot the ball on goal every single day. And boy, when you have to face up against someone like that and they get a great shot off, sometimes you just have to tip the cap. And vice versa. Goalie makes a good block, you got to give him his due. Tackman, midfielder, anyone makes a good shot on goal, goalie's got to tip the cap and chalk that one up for DVC.
Yeah, well said, Hayden, well said. All right, so we have Prast again facing off for DVC, and whoa, what do you know, Conlon facing off for SBCC. And it's going to be, oh, I'm sorry, that was Javon Wilson with the face-off, but it's going to be DVC ball for an illegal procedure. Wilson trying to sneak a quick shot off there while no one was paying it too close attention, but it's facing under pressure.
Smaller guys on the field today too. He's definitely one of the quicker guys. Sometimes you got to just go ahead and make that shot, and hey, he almost got some going there, but slowed it down wisely.
Of course, that's Mills with the ball now. Mills cutting inside, or outside, nonetheless. Takes a shot, not much of an angle. Oh, and it almost sneaks past the line, but they're going to call it no goal, so we're clearing now.
Ball was sitting a foot behind his left foot, and boy, I bet if you're a defensive player, you wish you would have gotten your stick in there.
Oh, and I'm waiting for a flag on that one. That looked like it was from the behind. That was Wilson. That was Wilson with the ball.
Oh, it's questionable.
They're going to call it a push.
A push.
No, they're not. No, they're not. Okay, so that's Toy with the ball. I think that really could have been a penalty there.
And I mean, because it's not a penalty, you're looking at right now a situation where DVC took advantage and got that quick goal. I mean, it was close. It was some could make the argument that you could see that he got contact on the sides, and what you really try and stick with is if you can read the front numbers, then you're safe. If you can't read those front numbers, then boy, you're kind of rolling the dice if you're trying to take a hit like that or make a hit like that. So
no kidding. That was Brett Rideau with the goal for DVC.
You like that though, when you see a rivalry game.
Yes.
And you got people getting excited out there, and when you get a chance to go ahead and make a hit on someone right on the sideline, especially in front of his bench, I guarantee you DVC teammates really appreciated that one especially leading to the goal.
Yeah, that was Wilson and Conlon again with the face-off. Those two are either going to be really good friends or they're just going to absolutely hate each other by the end of this game.
Yeah, probably Facebook friends.
Yeah, right. So
I don't know about following on Instagram, though. It's a little bit personal.
Yeah. That's Coons with the ball now for SBCC. Over to Warner. To number 34. Back to Coons. Coons coming inside. The slide is relatively early. DVC, Conlon with an on-crease shot. I just mentioned that the slide was a little early, and the SBCC finally took advantage of.
It looked like two people slid out to the person who made the assist on that play, left him open, running and down into the Horchard crease. And you're exactly right. I think they were sliding perfectly, and almost, if anything, maybe sliding a little bit too soon, almost anticipating where they thought the ball was going to go instead of where it ended up going. But then again, you got to tip the cap. We've got DVC 7, SBCC 3. We've got ourselves a ball game here. It's a 4-point game. We mentioned earlier in the broadcast that SBCC took a lead into the fourth quarter of the championship game last year against DVC, and we're looking for some fireworks in this one. It's still a ball game.
Yeah, something we didn't mention is that SBCC started the game behind, came back, took a lead, and then lost it in the fourth quarter. So just because SBCC is down does not mean that this game is over by any means.
Not at all. Not at all.
Yeah. And we told you it was going to be heated. We got a little scuff going on right there. We knew that was going to happen. And it's going to be SBCC's ball. That could have been an important call for SBCC right there.
Somebody's puffing their chest out.
Yeah, no kidding. Oh, Conlon is clipped real early by Guerrero.
Boy, great recovery there to stay on the ball there and get it out to your teammate on the wing.
That's number 7, Kataho, with the transition play right there. All right, we're going over to number 12. We don't have a name for, sorry folks.
No, and he fumbles that pass.
Yep. And Boomerang gets the ball off before he's knocked out of bounds. It's going to stay DVC. And we have Sharma clearing the ball. You know, I feel like Sharma and Conlon are the two names we keep mentioning today, and I think it's because they are doing a lot of the work for both teams.
You know, and a big part of DVC's game is getting the ball to the box so they can go ahead and set up that slow, methodical play. And these two guys that you just mentioned, they're key in transition, getting it into the box so they can, you know, actually run the offense they want to run. And look at this. They're doing what they want out there.
Right. That's Zach Leung with the dodge and a shot. Big save.
Beautiful
Big
shot.
save by the keeper. That's
beautiful shot, beautiful stop, and we've got a good play in transition here.
Yeah, no doubt. On crease potential shot. Oh, and a beautiful goal from number 2. Warner could hear the fans outside screaming, "Oh no!"
That's
oh,
right.
No.
When I saw Warner hesitate on that first, right when he caught the pass, I thought, wow, you know, why didn't he take that shot, take that opportunity? And well, here I am eating crow since he made an even more impressive shot at the sidearm, almost falling a little bit as he takes that shot and makes it 7-4.
Yeah, I think Brown, the goalie for DVC, thought that his defender had that, and Warner just kind of tucked around and just put it right over the shoulder.
That's right.
Not much you can do there.
That defender, sometimes you love knowing that he's there and he's going to put a stick on the ball, but sometimes he gets in the way of you actually seeing what's going on as a goalie.
Right. So Conlon for the face-off win for SBCC, but the ball is checked out by Burr, and it's going to be DVC ball.
Conlon says, "I'm tired. You go ahead and go."
Tired of winning face-offs. That's Vijay Sharma again transitioning the ball.
Beautiful right there. Did you
see
that? He's doing it all right now.
Very graceful player, too, on the field.
You really notice stick skills when you see somebody who's, you know, almost as if they're just carrying a ball running normally. That's when you know somebody's messing with their stick a lot. And they've really got that thing under control and they feel comfortable with it.
Yeah, that's McVean with the ball now. Looking to number 44, Leung. Leung coming inside, passes up, and a beautiful sneak goal by number 16 for the number 18, Tan, for the Vikings.
Right, Kevin Tan. We've called his name a number of times tonight also. He's always involved, and we see there, you have to believe he's on the 1, 2, 3, maybe the third pass in that little option there, and that was just great setup by DVC. Great job to come back after giving up a couple of goals there.
Yeah, no kidding.
And really come back, get back on the board here in the second quarter.
Yeah, no, if we had instant replay capabilities, that would have been a great play to watch again in slow-mo.
Someday.
Yeah, so we'll have to write some emails to people at DVC.
That's right.
For some new tech.
Maybe we might have better luck getting on the Sports Center top 10. We'll see.
Maybe.
We just got to get a good play out here, you know, something to add to it.
Yeah, okay. So we're going to see, we have a timeout on the field.
A couple of substitution, 44 coming in. Oh, maybe we're just go ahead and we're going to talk about how good we are or how good we're doing so far here.
All right.
Now, that's the thing. You can't get too ahead of yourself. It's a close game. It's 8-4. You know, you call that huddle. You call that timeout. That stoppage and play gives you an opportunity as a coach, just like at the end of the first quarter, to go ahead and remind your team that you got to keep your head on your shoulders, stick to your game, come out ahead in this one.
Yeah. No. So you're Drew Welch right now. What are you telling your boys?
You know, I'm telling him that just that. We know what we've done. We've spent an entire offseason prepping for games like tonight. It's early in the season, and this is the chance to go ahead and fine-tune that game. I mean, we're seeing some great play, like we mentioned at the end of the first quarter. There's a lot of mental mistakes. Something as simple as just playing catch shouldn't be hard for these people in this field tonight.
No kidding.
DVC's managed to make it look like they're getting better at that as the game goes on, but SBCC still had a couple of mental mistakes and a couple of mishaps with the stick. So we're, I'm sure he's reiterating basics. Back to the basics, the fundamentals, especially when you've got an 8-4 lead.
Yeah, it's interesting how no matter what level you're at, you always have your coaches harping on fundamentals.
That's
fundamentals,
right.
fundamentals. So you
Back of
heard
his
that
mind,
from us, kids.
In the back of his mind, he's pretty excited. He just can't let
Yeah.
his teammates or his players know that just yet. He's got to get the job done.
All right, no kidding. All right, we're going to get back here to the game. That was number 35 who brought that in. That's Griffin. Haven't heard too much from him today. See what he's got. You know, SBCC very good at sending multiple people on every ground ball.
That's right.
They're taking ground balls handedly because of that.
You know, and if you're within that yardage and the ball's on the ground, you better get there.
That's number 10, Atwater.
Great spin.
And being pressured by two midfielders. You know, SBC has just got to do a better job of finding the open guy. There's always 2 players on him. They need to find that open man.
And doing it quick. And that's something that DVC's, sure they slow it down, but when they do see that opening, it's bang, 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 and hopefully a shot on goal.
Yeah, no
See
kidding.
what we see at SBCC here.
No kidding. All right, so we're going to be putting it back up top. That's number 8, Tilbury. 825, whoever.
Right off the post, too.
Yeah.
Beautiful shot, good opportunity, had a lot of velocity on it, but boy, that thing was just an inch or two to the right and hit the post.
Yeah. So we're back with Warner. That's Tilbury, I hope. To number 3, that's Coons. Very active player tonight. Coons with the dodge, slowing down. Tilbury's shot. You know, SBC starting to realize that the DVC's defense, their slides are coming early, and they're starting to take advantage of it.
Yeah, and Coons there did a great job of spinning out of the way of that defender and finding the opportunity right in the middle, and he knew it was coming, and he took a chance at it and just missed.
No, very good. That's number 34 working around. That was Cook dancing around there, spinning his stick. Oh, and we know that name. We know that's Conlon with the shot there.
Boy, Conlon, he would have hoped that thing made it in the goal, and he was about 6 inches high, and goalie was set up well for it. I don't know. I think he was anticipating that shot.
Yeah, so that's number 12. We have no name for number 12. Pacheco trying to clear the ball.
Splits 2 defenders.
Very solid. He's ignoring Sharma, saying, "No, Sharma, you've cleared the ball enough times tonight. It's my turn."
Great shot on goal.
Yeah, it turns into a scrum. Got some sticks caught in helmets and stuff, but tempers are cool. That's good. That's always good to see. Yep.
Part of the game, coming out from behind the crease.
Yeah, that's how you know experienced players from amateurs. The experienced players understand that's part of the game, and it happens, and they let it go.
Right, sports are sports.
Exactly. That's
Hard
Griffin
plays
with the
can
ball.
be interpreted into.
Pacheco with the dodge. Passes it down to X. Over to Greason. Greason ignores Griffin, just looking for the goal there, and we're gonna call crease violation.
Oof.
Oh, mental mistakes. Just mental mistakes.
Getting caught in the zone there. Thought they were gonna churn their way into that an opportunity there, and just kind of lost it.
Yeah, Conlon clearing the ball now. 2 minutes left. That's to Warner.
They'd probably say no if you asked them, but that clock creeping down is definitely in their head.
Yeah.
Minute and 50 seconds left in the quarter here.
No doubt. That's Jordan Atwater with the ball right now, number 10 for SBCC. Pushing through. Number 34, Cook. Over to number 2, Warner, but the stick is checked. Conlon with a quick stick, hits pipe just barely. Boy. Brown was not there. That would have been a goal.
just before that play, you heard the DVC coaches on the sideline. I think I heard Chris Morsi yelling "crease," and I don't know if you heard him or not, but that defensive player adjusted perfectly and got in the way of that shot.
Yeah. Chris Morsi, the box coach for DVC.
That's right. I believe he was one of your founders.
Yes,
as well,
he was. Chris Morsi and I and a few other players helped found this team. That's number 12. That was White with the goal, but are they going to call it a crease? It is crease. No goal. They're going to call that no. I don't. Oh no, we're going to have another discussion.
We got a discussion here.
Was it in the crease? Was it not in the crease?
Right. Oh.
It's a goal. Okay,
Ooh.
It's not in the crease.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh man. That's a bummer there. Well, if he was out of the crease, it's well deserved. So
yeah,
you got yourself a great opportunity once again, and they managed to take that one-on-one to a shot and scored the goal there, and we're at 8-5. DVC leads 8. SBCC 5.
Yep. 1 minute left. 1 minute left here, and we're gonna get going back to the game.
Wonder who's doing the face-off.
That is going to be Prast. Oh, SBCC has changed their face-off guy. Conlon is not facing off, but I can't catch a number, so sorry, folks. His numbers are very small. I don't know what it is about small numbers. They're quite useless. All right, Prast is one. I guess they should have stuck with Conlon.
Oh.
I'm starting to like Conlon. Might have to go down there and talk to him.
Yeah, I know.
Just
little
because.
face-to-face.
Yeah. Okay. That's number 30, Greason for DVC, passing it off.
We're down to 42 seconds now.
Oh, getting close. Looks like DVC's going to slow the ball down a little bit and then go for one last goal opportunity, try to prevent SBCC from keeping up. All right, that's El Capitan, Cameron Toy, running through.
Boy, it's almost like he didn't get the memo. You'd like to take the last shot in this quarter here.
Yeah, no kidding.
And he's pressing.
Mills.
Here we go.
To Turnus. I think that's Westover. Westover going to come inside. Passes it through the crease to Mills. Shot, goal.
What a great shot there. 3.2 seconds left on the clock. That's exactly how you draw it up.
Yeah.
Boy, way to get, once again, great opportunity. Nailed it. I believe that takes us to 9-5. We've got a 4-goal lead here with 3 seconds left in the second quarter.
Yep, that was Mills with the goal, Greason on the assist.
Correct that, 4-goal lead.
4-goal, yes.
Right.
3.2 seconds to be exact left in the quarter. Oh, looks like SBCC is getting Conlon back. Whoever that other guy was, no thank you. Conlon, get in there. We need your help.
That's right, that's right.
All right, and Prast, the face-off is about to begin.
I wonder what you're saying in a face-off like that. Yeah. Being a bigger guy, I never got a chance to do it, so.
Yeah.
There's got to be something exchanged in that little 5-second delay there. So that concludes our second quarter, and we're heading into halftime here.
And yep, that is the end of the second quarter now. And you know, before we get on with our halftime show, last Friday, DVC participated in the Pleasant Hill Day of Service and helped out at Gregory Gardens. We have a nice little video we want to show and share as our cameraman gets into our shot.
Gregory Gardens, great times at that park. Great.
Hi, we're Viking Lacrosse. We're here at Gregory Gardens Elementary School for the 11th Pleasant Hill Community Service Day. Community service to me is just getting out and giving back to this community that's given so much to me. Very fortunate for this opportunity to give back to the community. Being young and not understanding what community service is, people giving to you, and it's just right to give back. I'm from Orange County, so I moved all the way up here to be able to play lacrosse here at DVC, and I just want to give back to the community that's let me continue my lacrosse playing career. So thank you, Pleasant Hill.
Community service to me is doing noble acts for others while expecting nothing in return.
And we are back. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. I know I did. You know, DVC, the players are not only focused on their academics and their schoolwork, but they are pushed by their coaches. They are pushed by their coaches. We have some technical difficulty. You know, I think the NSA is dropping in on our broadcast here.
Media outlets, and so I tried to make a little Snapchat.
Yeah, well,
duly noted.
Yeah, so you might be able to catch that on the Facebook page. So tune on in pretty soon here. You know, back to what I was saying about before I was rudely interrupted, Hayden. No, it's all right. Yeah, so yeah, DVC, their players and their coaches, the administrators put they push their players not just to focus on school, which is important, of course, and lacrosse, which is probably more important, but to community service as well and giving back to the community, and it's important. It's very important, especially because Pleasant Hill and DVC gives a lot to the program, and a lot of community colleges in California just don't. They don't want to. They don't want to get involved with lacrosse. They don't care. And these programs can't survive without the community college, the athletic program, the club, offices, and so forth helping out.
The community outreach is key. When you've got a team and you've got valued bodies and you've got men in their, 17 to 23 or something like that, put them to work. You can find something for them to help out in the community in any way. And I know Pleasant Hill loves this team and they love Diablo Valley College and everything they stand for. And well, it's great to see examples like the video we just saw of them outreaching in Pleasant Hill.
Yeah, no, of course.
Another were in Contra Costa County. So.
Yeah, no, very, very nice. All right, so we have a 4-goal lead for DVC right now. What does SBCC need to do to get back in the game?
Boy, they've got to just play their game. And I feel like a broken record when I'm saying this, but when you've spent the entire offseason working towards one way of playing offense, yeah, you like to throw a wrinkle in there every once in a while, but when you're a fast break team and you pride yourself on getting ahead of the defense and getting that first opportunity on goal before the defense can get down to set, you got to go ahead and play your game. So that's something that they should be stressing right now. Is it looks like they're doing some back and forth passing drills kind of quick here, and maybe that'll help them work on. Even though I just saw a couple people miss a simple pass here, hopefully they'll get back to the fundamentals and the basics on things too.
No, of course.
And start catching some of those throws.
No, of course. All right, so we're gonna talk about DVC when we come back. We're gonna play a nice little DVC ad for you guys. So anyone who's not enrolled in DVC yet, get enrolled. You heard it here.
Whether your goal is to open the next 5-star restaurant, discover a cure for cancer, inspire future generations, or help the world smile, it all starts here at DVC. DVC offers over 300 different programs to get you going towards your dream. And with among the highest transfer rates to top higher education institutions, your future starts here. Financial aid is available. Apply now to get started.
So just talk. So we're back here now. We're going to talk about DVC at this moment.
Yeah, that's right. You know, we've got ourselves, we're coming into the quarters, third quarter's about to start. Halftime, teams are in their huddles. Coaches are getting that final last word, and we've got 3 minutes and 25 seconds left, it looks like, on the clock before we get this third quarter underway. Gosh, you really just hope that these teams get back to the fundamentals, back to the style of play that they like. SBCC will see that fast break offense. DVC will see that slow, methodical. I mean, they're going to get to the box fast.
Yeah.
But once they get to that box, they should go ahead and slow it down and play their game.
Right.
And I think that's what's put them out in front tonight, 9-5.
No, of course. You know, I think what DVC needs to do to keep SBCC from catching up right now, they need to figure out the slides. They're sliding early all the time, which isn't necessarily a bad thing,
Right.
but it's a bad thing when you do not have your recovery, when you're leaving guys open on the field, and especially when those open guys are getting to the crease for one-on-ones with the goalie. That is just not good. So, you know, timing the slides can be better, but at this point, I think working the timing's tough. Not going to be able to make that correction on the fly. So right now, I think Coach Drew Welch is probably going to really emphasize covering that crease and watching for that back cut because SBC's doing it. What do you think?
Yeah,
What are
when
your
you're the
thoughts?
cover guy, you've got to be ready to go ahead and slide to any offensive player. When that ball's flying around, you've got to be able to slide and pick up the man that's left open from the other man vacating him to go on to the next guy. So we have seen DVC a couple times slide early, which could mean that they're well coached tonight. And maybe there's a thing as being too well coached when they know a specific type of play is coming. They're go ahead and they're registering that and they're maybe making that slide a little early. So stick to your basics and really watch the player that you're defending and make sure that when he slides, you're sliding with him and you're not anticipating anything until it happens.
Yeah, no, of course. That's where the whole team dynamic comes into play, right? You know,
right.
you got to know what your guys are doing and you know what the next set are going to be doing.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to be getting back right now. Looks like we're going to be. Oh wait, no, we still have 1 minute and 30 seconds. SBCC is just getting ready to go.
Looks like they got a little war cry going on in DVC huddle here.
Yep. Oh, they're going to get it. We're going to get going early. It looks like we just got the signal. We are going to start early. Here we go.
That's right. Here we go. We've reset the clock. Reset the clock. Teams walking to the field, moseying out to their respective positions.
All right, we're going to have Javon Wilson facing off for DVC and Conlon facing off for SBCC. I think this is going to be an incredible second half. I think SBCC is going to really shift their butts into gear. They're going to come back.
That's right. Yeah, you got to adjust. And that halftime, you've got to go ahead and take the time to get with your coach, get with your other players, communicate well, and figure out what's working and what's not. And this third quarter is getting ready to start with a face-off here. I think it's our friend in there also.
Yeah, that's Conlon. All right, Conlon with the face-off win. And he's going to be coming inside. Getting rid of that stick. Yeah, got to be worried about the big guy. Got to be careful with that Wards, though. All right, we're going off to number 10. That's Atwater.
And they're slowing it down. You know, it's and you know earlier in the game it was working for them. So we'll see how this develops.
Yep. Atwater looking up to number 2, fakes it but keeps going. He's going to take it all the. Okay. Passing right through the goal, the backside of the goal, not the best move that guy's ever made.
Yeah,
all right,
BJ Sharma was the goalie intercepting that pass.
Yeah, so Sharma passes it off to El Capitan. Capitan shoots! And it's going to deflect.
Pick that ball up.
All right, Westover recovers the ball, goes right back to crease. Capitan with the second go, but he doesn't get it. Mills picks it up, shoots! And it's going to go wide. Putting on a shooting clinic, DVC surely is tonight.
That's right. Lots of opportunities on goal. Great way to split the defenders there. Boy, raised that stick up, made it between the two, and gave himself an opportunity, and just a little low.
And we have a shot wide from Turnus. I told you earlier.
Perfectly
you heard
low.
it here from us first. Turnus can make those outside rips, no problem.
Yeah, great shot there. Boy, this goalie's finding himself a little frustrated when your defenders give open looks like that to the opposing team. It can get nerve rattling. So right now he's talking to his defenders and he's telling them, look, you know, stay on your guys, play your roles, cover each other, and let's slow this thing down and stop those fast breaks or not fast breaks, I should say, those cutting passes back and forth there, those open passing lanes.
Right. So we have number 3, or is that Prast out there? Do you believe?
I don't know. I'm seeing a different elbow guard here.
Yeah, right. It's the only way we can tell right now. And we know that for a fact, though, Conlin is facing off for SBCC. And that was a nice little play. That is Prast with a face-off win with a shot. Great save by number 30, Cody Caruana.
Caruana with the save there. He's got a couple of good saves tonight. And, I mean, DVC should have a couple more points. And obviously SBCC should, too. So.
No kidding. Greason with the ball, passing it up to number 20. That's Rideau. Back down to Greason. Greason's really quick, real effective player from down there, I got to say. I've seen him in practice a couple of times.
Plays the X well.
Yes. Rideau. Rideau on the dodge. Passes it down. He was looking for Westover, but didn't quite make it.
That's what the keeper likes to see, getting those big old long sticks. They're longer for a reason, getting away those passing lanes.
Right.
Talking
Yeah.
about those long sticks.
Yeah, that was
we dropped them.
That was Cameron Frank there too, bowling through like a tank until he was stripped down.
Frank looked great for a second and worse a second later. So
yeah,
nice interception by the keeper.
Yeah, Corona with a good move there. Mental mistakes. We talked about it during half, Hayden.
Yeah, we did, and they've been lucky enough in this situation to go ahead and retain possession or at least get it back. And now we've got some stoppage in play here. It looks like DVC ball.
Yeah, it's going to be a failure to advance call.
Here they are, wasting no time.
No kidding. That's Greason with the ball. That's a threat. I'm sure Coach Drew is going to kill me, though, because I'm doing all the scouting for the other team for this video, right? All right, fabulous goal from El Capitan.
Speaking of scouting, if you've watched this team at all, you know El Capitan is a major player, and boy, that shot there, taking the goalie low, it's a beautiful shot, and that's another goal. Right. That's 11-5 DVC.
So for those of you who don't know, El Capitan is number 23, Cameron Toy. You saw him just during the halftime video speaking about his views of community service. Very, very humble kid, very humble lacrosse player. He's been it's been real great having him on the team.
Yeah, and when you've got a good guy like that, a good solid guy, obviously it's a bonus when he's a great athlete, but you like to have good kids, good young men involved in a program that's hopefully growing and furthering its position in the Contra Costa County and Pleasant Hill and trying to help wherever they can.
Yeah, no doubt.
It helps when you got great players and great people like him there.
Okay, so that's Turnus with the ball, passing it up to Greason. Throwing it all the way up to 44, Leung.
You're hearing calls from the DVC sideline. Coach
Taramino.
again, Chris Morsi, hold, slow down play, get the right substitution in.
Yeah. That's what a good box coach does.
That's right.
All right, that's Turnus with the dodge. Stumbling over his feet. Defender takes full advantage of the mistake. That was a good movement from number 15, Luz. And then we have a wide shot from number 33. That's Joel French.
Wasn't wide by far, and you got to take that shot when you get the opportunity. A long pole slid to him, and he was able to get one off, and boy, it was just a little left, down and left. Coming back fast here.
Right, coming up from Greason. I'm really impressed with Greason and his fast starts.
I am too, but I guarantee you right now he's a little bit disappointed in himself.
Yeah.
I mean, when it's just you staring at the goalie and there's maybe 3 yards between you really like to make those shots. And
yeah.
It's just tough to swallow.
Yeah, some phrase that I heard from a real respected friend is in the game of lacrosse, you want to move fast, but don't hurry. There's a difference. That came from
sense.
Mike Pulowski, former Cal Berkeley quarterback, Hall of Famer.
That makes sense. You gotta stick to what you do, run that offense, but don't overwhelm yourself. Take the shots when they come. If they're not there, pass them out. Get them to the guy who has a better opportunity to make that shot.
All right, that was a great save by Corona. We have number 4, Armenta, clearing the ball, running through DVC like Swiss cheese.
More of a provolone guy myself. Let's tighten up that defense.
Yeah, well, I'd like some pepper jack, get some heat. That's what SBCC needs now.
That's right. Well, and we mentioned earlier, a couple of times, we're looking for that fire from SBCC, fire that got into the championship game last year, that quick Oh, and speaking of defense, actually, we got DVC bringing the ball back.
Yeah, Leung missing the pass there.
And
It's going to be scooped up by number 5, Likens. I know I'm pronouncing that wrong. I apologize.
Likens or Lickens had a terrible pass
yeah,
there.
but Likens sure didn't like that pass right there. As he threw it out of bounds. DVC ball again. That's number 10, Taramina with the drop. But he recovered fine,
Yeah,
so that's
Joseph
all right.
collecting himself there and picking up the loose ball.
Leon with the wind-up of the shot. And it almost flipped. San Carana with a real lucky, not quite lucky, a skillful goal with an potentially unlucky.
I think the keeper almost got unlucky there.
Yeah, no kidding. All right, just some aggressive play. We're going to call a hold on DVC, so that it's going to remain SBCC ball.
Yeah, you saw the offensive player using that free arm a lot. I was surprised the call went their way. But.
Right, I guess the referee felt that he's pushing away the hold, and so that's all right.
Yeah, there you go.
If it's truly a hold. That's Brown with the ball passing up.
DVC defense stepping up again. Boy,
yeah.
This third quarter we've spent a lot of time on with DVC on offense here.
Yep. It's a 6-goal lead now. And we'll make that a 7-goal lead. DVC stepping it up.
And if you're SBCC, you can't let yourself down here. There's 9 minutes left in the third quarter. There's a lot of game left. We're only talking about 6 goals here. I mean, we're talking about 7 goals here. We're talking about a team who has a chance to still stay in this game. I mean, this is a team, and we've said it I don't know how many times, but they made it to the championship game. Although they're a young program in their second year, they've overcome adversity, and this is a great opportunity to show that they're able to do that early in the season.
Right. So that was Westover with the goal for those of you who missed it. We have Javon Wilson facing off again, and Javon with the win.
Retains possession.
All right, ball's at X with number 18. That's Tan with 8, Westover. Going to go up to Pacheco now. DVC doing a really good job slowing down the game, making sure they're playing their game, have the right guys, running the right plays.
Gets to the new man on the field, 40.
That's Tan again with the ball. Westover to... That's Greason. Pacheco's going to take a stab shot. It's going to go wide.
Gosh, you see DVC bringing that ball all the way around once and all the way around a second time, and they're just testing those slides. They're testing to see where those defensive players adjust to, and it looked like a good opportunity to take the long shot, which every once in a while you got to go ahead and take, and that one just didn't make it in.
Yeah, no, I have to agree. That was not a bad take at all. All right, Westover in trouble. Passes it up to Tan in the middle. And it's going to be recovered by the SBCC defense. That's number 20 with the recovery, Lucas Cornejo. We're going to do a long pass up. Number 10 in trouble. And Tan is going to get the ball, strips the ball back, and now Greason is in possession. Nice little hop.
Just little things like that, little things, little jukes. Little passes that would seem normal to some made it look easy, and I mean that's what makes this team something to compete with. DVC. Oh, hey there.
Greason is looking for blood. It seems like.
I guess that's 5 yards.
Yeah,
I love that rule. I know we did back in the day.
Sharma coming in, shot, and it's going to be knocked down.
Ooh, that was close to a helmet.
All right, Sharma again recovering the ball. He's got looking crease, doesn't take it. Going to back it out. Nope, he's not. He's going to go through 2 people for a goal. That's Sharma with the goal.
With some tough defense on him there. I mean, that wasn't him getting outmatched there. That was some great defense. Had him in, had a stick in his face, wasn't afraid to put a body on him, and he was still able to get that shot off, and now DVC's up another goal. So we've got ourselves a 13-5 game. And, you know, we saw that hit on the loose ball, and we mentioned earlier that this team, that might be the start of a new rivalry. Both teams are relatively young, although DVC's been around a little bit longer. What'd you say, since 2008?
2008.
2008. So they've established themselves in just that amount of time, and SBCC's looking to make a name for themselves as well. And, boy, these two teams, when you see hits like that, when you probably could have just scooped it up, that just fuels the fire of this rivalry and the potential for a great game here. And I know the coaches are telling them to keep their calm and to get some goals back.
We are in a timeout now, folks. A 4-goal lead at the beginning of the half has turned into an 8-goal lead.
Looking at the two huddles, we've got DVC
Yeah.
jumping up and down. You might have even just heard their cry over our sound system here, but and then you've got SBCC. It looks a little quiet down there, and I know they're making it serious and they're trying to get back in this game, but you got to still have fun with it. I mean, we are playing a sport here, and sometimes you play better when you're really having a good time out there. And one thing's for sure, DVC's having a heck of a time right now.
No kidding. Well, there's still plenty of lacrosse in this game left, and SBCC has shown before that they can come back from tough deficits.
That's right.
I don't doubt for a second that they could come back from this 8-goal lead. It's a stretch. It's a stretch, but they could do it.
Yeah, there's plenty of time left. I mean, we've all seen those games, gosh, some of those games on ESPN and all that great stuff where a team, gets a little, they get a little fat and happy with the lead, and we're hoping DVC stays in shape and maybe adds a couple more to that scoreboard there. But SBCC is no slouch. They're not gonna bow out of this fight lightly. We should see some fight out of them yet.
No kidding. So Conlin is facing off again, and Javon Wilson once again facing off. Seems like both teams are putting their best foot forward on the face-offs from now on. No more messing around.
That's right.
And Javon with the win. Javon Wilson with the win. Quick shot recovered by Westover.
I think that one just got away from him.
Yeah. It's going to happen. DVC slowing the game down. Seeing the SBCC defense kind of backing off a little bit, do you think that's the right plan? Do you think that's the right move?
No, and I mean, I frankly, I don't really understand it. You've got to press in this situation. I mean, you're already down, 8 goals?
Yeah.
You're in a position where you've got to make a play, and sitting back on your heels probably isn't the best way to do that.
Right. I mean, there's still plenty of time in the game, but, I'd like to see SBCC's defense come in with a little bit more intensity. We called it, folks.
And I mean, it's soft sliding. We're talking about, they're giving too much space. It almost appears to be some type of zone, or it's so much space where they're not collapsing on that guy like they were earlier in the game. I think we were even commenting about how once a DVC player had the ball, there was 2-3 people on him right away, giving him a hard time. And all in the start of this third quarter and deeper into it, we've seen DVC take advantage of some softer defense by SBCC.
Right. So that was number 18, Kevin Tan, with the goal. And we're going to have a good old Conlin and Wilson back at it on the face-off dot.
Definitely going to be Facebook friends.
Definitely going to be Facebook friends. I like that. So, yeah, I think we're in agreement. SBCC needs to start putting some pressure on these DVC players, or nothing's going to change at this point. Look at that. A good rip from Wilson.
Goalie makes up for some lackluster defense there and has a great stop.
All right. Conlin's clearly getting tired. I don't think he would have dropped that ball in the beginning of the game.
Nice little spin there, and again, another drop.
Having trouble on the SBCC side. Goes back to Pulowski saying, move fast, but don't hurry.
That's right. I'm seeing an SBCC player sitting Indian style on the 50. He just got up there. I'm not sure what's going on there. It looks like maybe a little stinger, but he's staying in the game. So.
Right. Well, that's good. We've had one injury. We don't need another one. All right, so that's Westover with the ball holding on at X. We got number 39 charging in. That was Blanchette looking for a quick goal opportunity. Blanchette actually being an Alhambra player himself, this is his home field, so we'll see if he can do something on his former home field.
That was a beautiful turnaround there. He was almost baiting the defender to take a shot at his stick. Waited perfect amount of time. Just shot was a little bit high.
Right, so that's number 18, Tan, the man with the last goal. Tan the man.
Tan the man.
Tan the man. All right. All right, so that's Westover again. Looks like Westover and Tan are going to get something going a little tricky.
A little screen there.
A little screen, yeah. Westover trying to force that. I don't think that was the best move, but 9-goal lead.
Yeah,
What's the harm?
And surprising enough, I think he got a little bit of post on that one, a little bit of the keeper, and I mean, that was some great defense there. And we've seen moments of brilliance from this SBCC defense.
That was a phenomenal jump from Greason, snagging that ball out of the air.
They're athletes that we're watching out there, and
no doubt.
No matter what sport you're playing in, sometimes you just see great plays, and boy, I guarantee you I can't jump that high. So.
Yeah, right. Yeah, so that's number 12. That's Andrew White Passing off to Conlon. Conlon with the goal for SBCC.
Cherry picking on the crease there, just hanging out, waiting for the defender in front of him to slide to his teammate coming down. And SBCC has a great goal there, and that's a step in the right direction. We're in the third quarter here, and we've got ourselves a 14-6 game. 14 points for DVC, right. 14 goals, 6 points for 6 goals for SBCC.
Yeah. So face-off about to go. We've got number 10 Atwater. They're going to switch out. They're going to switch out Conlon. I guess he needs a little bit of a break, and that's going to be Prast. So far, I think Prast has beat Atwater at every single face-off that those two have matched up at, which might be is about 2. This will be the third face-off between the two of them. Oh. And Prast will take it.
That's right.
So we're going to go DVC ball.
LSM.
That's number 28. That's Hood. You know who we haven't seen a lot today that I expected to see a lot more of was Alex Stevenson.
That's right.
Who we talked about at the beginning of the game. Haven't seen him too much today.
Oh, he's around.
Yeah. He's
around. And he just represents one of the great athletes on this DVC program. And I mean, really, we could have picked any name out of a hat and talked about him, and he probably would have contributed to this this lead tonight by DVC.
No doubt. So that's Tan again with the ball. Over to El Capitan. Back to Tan. Turnus.
Bringing it around.
Greason. That was Rideau to El Capitan. El Capitan leading the charge. Shot! No! That was a sneak over to Greason, who comes back around. SBCC showing no mercy as they come through for that ground ball, but DVC will recover. That's Brett Rideau with the ground ball pickup.
This SBC defense SBCC defense has had moments of brilliance, but this keeper has really found ways to step up for his team, and this time it's hard to block a great shot like that.
No kidding.
That was low, and it was perfectly placed.
Corona couldn't take Rideau's shot there. Rideau with the goal.
Gives DVC a 15-6 goal lead here.
Oh wow!
Looks like we were one behind there.
Sorry about that, folks. We missed a goal there.
We're multitasking here, so. Another face-off coming up at the 50.
Oh, and they're going to put Conlon back in. Conlon's definitely had the best record for SBCC face-offs tonight. That's Prast again. We're going to have an illegal procedure. It's going to be DVC ball. SBCC killing themselves right now.
Another mental mistake, and that's something you just can't do when you're facing a 9-point deficit.
No, not at all. All right, that's Turnus with the ball, putting it up to Greason. Greason's going to roll around, looking for some space, pops it up.
A little bit out of the reach.
Tried to get to Tan, but a little high. Well, I mean, we all know Greason could jump that high, but hey, Greason, not everyone can jump so high.
That's right.
Got to put the ball down a little lower.
Oh, what a nice little slash there, using the bottom of his stick just to get the ball out, and well, it looks like DVC gave it right back. So
there we go, Conlon putting the team on his shoulders, finishing up that clear that looked like it was going to be defeated by the DVC defense. So that's Cook with the ball now, looking to White.
Playing some tough man on defense here. They're not giving any. We saw SBCC defense giving a little bit of space, and it looks like DVC is going to maintain that tough defense and not give them any room here.
Back to Cook.
And they're slowing it down.
Okay, and that will be Mills with the ground ball recovery.
Manages to stay in bounds, and he wants to take a shot at this goal here.
Of course he does. And he uses his outside hand with a low-angle shot. That's fundamentals.
You go to your dominant hand, you're hoping to get a good shot off. Might have been a good opportunity to go lefty, or maybe go in a little bit towards the middle and give yourself a better shot. Ball's down on the ground there. Didn't even realize it was out.
Yeah, that's Turnus and a few others going for it. That's number 3 with the ball recovery. That's Coons. Coons walking the dog.
Yeah, he's
got pressure behind him. He doesn't know it, but he gets the ball off in time. Beautiful White getting stuck with the stick.
Neither one of them knew the ball was on the ground there, but
we're going to call a push from behind. It's going to be SBCC ball. All right, White starting out with the ball now. Guess he's just tired of his team. Just cranks one real quick. That looked like a frustration shot to me. Cook's going to be bringing the ball in for SBCC.
And, you know, when you're down 15-6, 15 goals to 6 goals, you've got to stay mentally focused. And shots like that, sure, when there's an opportunity, take them.
And
like
a beautiful dive shot from White, and they're going to call it.
Making opportunities for themselves. SBCC gets a goal back, and we've got ourselves a 15-7 ball game.
So what did you think about that dive shot?
You know, it's impressive. I mean, you can't really complain about anything. Even the keeper there probably would shake his hand and say, nice shot. And that was a great defense, too. I mean, when you've got to dive to make a shot, that means that the defense must be on you, or else you wouldn't have been able to take the shot to begin with. So,
no kidding. They're doing something right.
Great athleticism.
So we have Conlon on the face-off now, and that will... Oh, I can't catch the number. I think that's Javon Wilson. But it looks like no, that's going. Is that? Sorry, folks. That was actually right. Howell. That was going to be Howell. Number 4 Howell with the face-off.
Oh, he must have just dropped it there. Ran a little bit without it. Didn't even realize.
Right. SBCC is able to recover after losing the face-off. Conlon dropped the pass. It's not. He's got to be tired out there. He wasn't dropping those passes earlier this game with a shot. It's going to go wide. Referees are going to give it to SBCC. Cook bringing the ball in for a quick start. No goal, no one in cage. Conlon with the shot goes into cage, and referees are calling it goal. Looked like they were going to maybe pull the goal there for a second.
Striking fast. Going ahead and taking that opportunity. Little confusion on the out of bounds there, and they bring it back in, take the quick strike. Another great goal. That's 2 in a row here in the last, the closing minutes of the third quarter.
Right.
And we're going to take this game into the fourth, looks like with a 7-goal lead for DVC.
Yeah, SBCC showing the fire that we expected from them now.
And maybe it's because it's an early season game. It takes a little bit longer to fire up that bus and get going, but we're definitely starting to see some results from their off season here.
So that was Conlon and Howell again going at it. Looks like SBCC is going to lose the face-off as number 12 McVean recovers the ball, passes it off to Turnus.
We got a substitution here for DVC. They're going to slow it down. 26-41 going in.
Sharma with the dodge. McVean setting a pick. Sharma looks for a shot, passes it to Turnus instead, comes inside, shot on crease.
Beautiful. He caught that pass just on the outside of the crease, took the necessary 2 steps to give himself a better angle, and that was just a beautiful shot, Matt. I mean, that's something that we like to see.
Right.
And they respond to giving up 2 goals, and they managed to close out the third quarter with an extra goal. And, you know, I just won't say anything this time as far as a final score of the third quarter, because we've still got 12.6 seconds left in this quarter right now. And you know, apparently anything can happen between that amount of time. So
no kidding. That was Turnus with the goal, Sharma with the assist.
Turnus and I mean, that was a beautiful pass to set up that shot.
Yeah.
Because there were calls from the sidelines where they were saying somebody was yelling shoot. And I mean, he had an opportunity, and instead he decided to pass it down and give his teammate a great shot.
Yeah. A good example of a player who can really read the field.
That's right.
All right, so SBCC is going to be taking the face off, passing it off. And that was Cook with a on-the-knees shot.
A little bit down and away.
Good things don't normally happen when you're on your knees, so
that's right.
This shot's not unexpected.
And
that'll end it for the fourth quarter right there. And we'll be right back to you after these.
Whether your goal is to open the next 5-star restaurant, discover a cure for cancer, inspire future generations, or help the world smile, it all starts here at DVC. DVC offers over 300 different programs to get you going towards your dream. And with among the highest transfer rates to top higher education institutions, your future starts here. Financial aid is available. Apply now to get started.
And we are back to the fourth quarter once we adjust the screen. Fourth quarter beginning momentarily.
Yeah, DVC takes a 14-8 lead into the fourth quarter. We saw a flurry of goals in the closing minutes of the third quarter there. I think 3 in the last 2 minutes. DVC did well to respond to giving up 2 goals to SBCC, and while both teams are looking to get this fourth quarter started, their final quarter of this game to really show what type of team they are. And I know we're looking at a looks like an 8-point deficit, 8-goal deficit. So they'd like to chisel into that. And hey, we've seen crazier things. And I think we both expect SBCC to come out firing and trying to break into this lead.
No, that's excellent insight there. So Conlon facing off again, and that looks like Howell up again against Conlon. And
Ref's going to reset him here.
yeah, not happy about something.
Look at my foot. Looks like he had a little face-off experience himself back in the day.
Yeah, well, one would hope.
Giving
He's
him-
going to be that particular.
Yeah, giving him a pointer or two maybe.
All right. Oh, and then we have Stevenson on the field.
There he is.
About
Just missed the ball there with that long stick playing midi.
Yeah, DVC rocking the double long poles on the face-off.
And we're seeing that fire look like a hit in the back.
Yep.
Oh, well, no, they're going to give the ball to...
DVC.
That's right. That's what we expected. I guess they do switch goals on the end of the quarter there, so good to know.
All right, Conlon with a nice flick to the goalie. No, not the Conlon. That was Caruana.
One of those
Number
guys.
33 fighting to maintain possession. Number 33 is John Bolin.
Gosh, that was almost the perfect example of an interception right there. I mean, he had a player, and he threw a nice little lob pass. The DVC player intercepted, and now SBCC's got it back.
Yeah, Bolin was saved by Conlon's ability to get that ground ball, but that put Conlon in a double-team situation where they lost the ball again.
They're going to take advantage here.
Right, it just goes to show that every pass counts. Sharma with a nice long-range shot. It's deflected off the keeper. Shot again, and it goes wide. Now we're having a nice little scuffle. Waiting for that push in the back call.
Yeah, a little
Waiting
wild
on that
swing
one.
there, too. Ball's
Yeah,
on the ground,
that'll
5
be
yards.
SBCC ball.
Look close enough to me, so that's that fire we want to see out of these two teams in the closing minutes. 13 minutes and 45 seconds left in this game. We got to see something out of these SBCC.
Of course. So that's number 2,
Teammates
Ricky
here.
Warner with the ball. Warner to Cook. Cook putting around to Conlon. Conlon getting some X work in, trying to get around. Cook again.
Boy, he looked
And
like
it's
he just
gonna go
wanted to
wide.
get that thing out of there.
Yeah.
Some guys look like they can handle the ball and that they want it. And some other guys are always looking for that shot or that pass to make, and he was looking around frantically trying to get rid of that ball there.
So dodge from Warner, looking for a shot, but he's shut off. Looks for the rollback option. Loses the pass to Coons, though, and Sharma is going to take the ball down. Look, he's getting through his man. He has an open look, but it's deflected. That would have been a good look if there wasn't a defender in the way.
Yeah, you get a little anxious when you're running there for such a long period of time. You're thinking, wow, I might actually be able to make something happen. And sure enough, when a defender slides to him, he's got to dish that thing out. It's a little high.
No, of course. Sharma's had such a good night, I wouldn't be surprised if he thinks he's Superman right now.
This is what I want to see here. We need Superman in this little scuffle. There's a couple people on the ground. That looks like a hard check right there. And we've got this is the type of matchup we wanted to see.
Have some Charlie Chaplin falling down comedy going on, but DVC retains the ball. That's going to be number 44 retaining. That's Zach Leong. Another potential push in the back, but
the refs
they're
are
not
really
going to call
letting them play tonight.
Yeah, for better or for worse.
Right?
But, I have to say, if the SBCC team's not going to step... Oh, and Warner with a fantastic rip.
Quick
Fantastic
strikes.
rip.
We've got to push after the play here. 2 flags, 3 flags.
3 flags. We'll see what's going to happen.
And if that's on DVC, I mean, come on, you're winning. You're leading right now, 16-8.
No doubt that cannot.
You got beat.
That
There's
can't.
no reason to lash out at an offensive player for, even if he says something after the play, hey, look, we got one on you. Go ahead and just tell him to look at the scoreboard. 16-9. There's no reason to push after the play like that.
Yeah.
So that's a well-deserved penalty.
Yeah.
That is on DVC. I missed if something happened before that, but it's usually the last guy in a fight that that gets a flag tossed at him. So
that's very, very true. Yeah, we will see now. But I have to agree with you. If that was on DVC, that was completely unnecessary. You still have a 7-goal lead. There's 12 minutes left in the fourth quarter, and frankly, Warner just had a really good shot.
Yeah, it was a beautiful shot. I mean, I would have much rather commentated on how great that shot was instead of the after the play festivities.
Yeah. And we're gonna have an unsportsmanlike on number 44, Zach Leung. Well, I know his mom watches these videos, so I'm not sure how happy she's gonna be about that.
Oh, Zachary.
That's a 3-minute non-releasable. And we have also another penalty. We have another penalty on number 3 for that's Nick Coons. That's going to be another unsportsmanlike. So they're going to be both locked. They're going to both be locked up for 3 minutes. So we're going to be going 9-on-9 for the next 3 minutes. Always makes things interesting when there's less people in the field. I think there's
more open space. Yeah.
Right, exactly. There's more open space. So.
I wonder what style of play will benefit more from having a 9v9 matchup here. Either the fast break, trying to get ahead of the other defenders, or maybe you slow it down like DVC's been doing all night, and you take advantage of the one less defender to slide on the movement that you're trying to promote.
No doubt.
Either way, we've got each team's got somebody in the box.
Right.
So makes it interesting.
We have Conlon and that is Javon Wilson facing off again. I guess the coach wants to make sure they have their top face-off man out there. Can't lose this one.
DVC.
Yeah, I just got a comment though. Like DVC opened their mouth or something happened. Not sure what exactly happened. They got the penalty, but this penalty I think is really, really hurting SBCC more.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah,
and I mean, I really would like to be, a fly on the field and see what actually happened there, but you can't respond. I mean, this is a game where you're trying to make something happen in the fourth quarter. You need every single body you can have at your disposal to break into this lead a little bit.
Right. So that's French with the dodge, knocked down.
Great defense. Here's that fast break we've been talking about.
Right, you were just talking about that. Who's going to benefit from this? Some ball movement, shot, and it's going to be deflection, finished by Conlon.
Ooh.
Conlon carrying SBCC on this fine summer sort of fall night in our dry state of California.
Yes, California. We can't complain. People say there are 4 seasons here, but it just feels like a longer summer right now. And if you're the keeper there, you're probably a little frustrated that ball didn't stick into your net because that thing just bounced out perfectly. And that's just being on top of it. If you're an SBCC player, you're playing, you're ready for that deflection, and boy, they took another shot, and that was a great goal.
Yeah, no
Got
kidding.
ourselves a 16-10 game, 6 goals. That's definitely feasible for them to pull back in this game. They just got to stay focused, and it'll be nice once they get that guy out of the box.
Yeah.
To contribute.
All right. Well, DVC is going to be man down again. Let's see if Conlon can put another on the board before the flag.
It's a free play here. And those are the kind of penalties where you trade those. If you're being aggressive, then things happen. Sometimes you get penalties, you get hit in the head.
Right. So that's Ricky Warner. That was Ricky Warner with the shot, goes wide, and now we're going to be going 9 on 8. 9 on 8.
It's like Sharma's going to take the penalty there. He's going to find a seat in the box, and like I said, it's one of those things where you're playing good defense. Sometimes you hit a helmet. I mean, at least it's not a stupid penalty where you're jawing at somebody and just begging for a flag. Sometimes things just happen.
Yeah. It's okay. It's okay to get a penalty just simply because you're playing aggressive defense if you're in control.
That's right.
All right. So that's Stevenson focusing on knocking that ball around. Got some hockey action. Wonder if there's any Canadians around.
Hey.
What's this all about? All right, Warner with the ball. Conlon the playmaker.
No space.
He's going to come around. Smart player right there. He has a smart move. He recognized. And we have a goal from number 10, Atwater.
That was just a great effort.
SBCC, 5 goal, only 5 down now.
5 down. We've got ourselves a game. 10 minutes left, and that shot. That was a beautiful shot, bottom left. Keeper did a great job getting his foot out there, and boy, that thing must have missed his leg by just maybe an inch.
No kidding.
That was a great effort by the keeper. Even great defense, but they gave him a little bit of space, and he took advantage and let it rip, and boy, he added 1 to the total. And DVC leads 16-11.
Yeah, so we're going to go timeout on White, SBCC.
I guarantee you the mood has changed a little bit in that SBCC huddle.
Yeah, no doubt. We'll be able to see right now. We saw them before when they looked like they were on a death march, and now
look at it, there's a little life there.
Yeah, you can see it. We got a little bit of movement, little pats on the backs, a lot of encouragement going on now. I think we're going to see a different team coming out for this last 10 minutes of the quarter.
And if you're the coach, you're just giving that same message. Look what we did in the last couple of minutes. Look what we did at the end of the third quarter. We're playing our game right now. We've given ourselves a good opportunity to go ahead and cut into this lead. It's a 5-goal deficit. We saw 3 goals scored in the last 30 seconds of the third quarter. I mean, this is anyone's game right now.
No kidding.
And right now in this huddle, you've got to be turning from one teammate to the next and saying, hey, look, we can do this. So I'd look for them to come out fiery. It looks like number 19. Number 19 on SBCC.
We do not have a name for number 19.
Blank. John Doe for SBCC. Really leading the charge in that huddle and getting his team fired up.
Yeah.
DVC looks focused though. I think it takes a little bit to rattle your cage, and when you give up a couple of goals, when you're nursing a lead, you've got to keep the key in the ignition. You can't pull back.
Of course.
We saw SBCC playing a little bit of softer defense, and DVC needs to stick to what they're doing and maintain this lead.
Do you think that timeout's going to hurt their SBCC's momentum at all?
Yeah, I don't know. When you're playing with a young team like this, I'm looking at the sidelines right now, and they've got less people than DVC. They've got less guys to rotate in, so they might be a little bit taxed out there. When you're out there, especially like our face-off guy here, number 9 for SBCC, he's a little tired. Maybe you want to get him a breather, call a timeout, regroup, get some water, get those tired legs back out there on the field as fresh as you can with limited time left in the fourth quarter.
All right, thank you for that. So Sharma and Conlon facing off. And Conlon looks like he's going to take it if he can hold on to it.
And he does.
And he does.
Momentum's on SBCC's side for sure right now.
No doubt. Warner with the ball. Over to number 8, that's Tilbury. Unless it's not, because we have two Carl Tilburys. And another goal! Another goal from Warner.
He is on fire right now. That shot,
no kidding.
Lefty, top left in the net, just a bullet shot. Great attempt by the keeper to keep that thing out, but I'm sorry, sometimes, like we said earlier, you just got to tip the cap. Great shot. Defense was a little late to slide there, gave a little bit too much room. We've got ourselves a four-goal game with 9 minutes and 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Yeah. And it looks like SBCC's their man down, their penalty has expired. We still have a DVC in the box.
You got the advantage right now. Let's see if they take advantage.
Conlon with another face-off win.
Fast break.
That was a very risky check from Sharma. It's going to put him in the box now. Got to be careful with those one-handed checks.
DVC is going to be playing with 2 men down here.
Yeah.
1 minute. 1 minute on the penalty and the check to the head.
2-man down.
Right.
Mental mistakes. That's the second time Sharma's in the box now this quarter.
Well, and when you're taking shots like that, it means you've given up position on defense. You're trying to make up for something. So get ahead of it. Play tight defense like that right there. Get in his face. Keep that stick on him.
Yeah,
and you want him to play catch-up.
That's Burr right there playing ferocious defense, taking huge risks. We see him take a lot. We've seen him take a lot of risks this evening.
Boy, that ball
coming out wide, but
that was scary with that ball rolling around on the ground. I thought an SBCC player was going to be able to swoop that thing up and take a shot.
No kidding. So Conley getting double teamed in the hole.
That's
And
the
balls,
defense that DVC hopes to see the rest of tonight. 2 men converging on the open player who wanted the shot. They forced the air, and they've got the ball. That's just beautiful defense right there.
Yes.
And that's something that I'm sure they covered in the timeout, and you like to see them improving after a timeout like that.
Yeah, no kidding. Okay, let's see what the SBCC defense is going to do. We've talked about earlier how they weren't pressing hard enough when they probably should have been. You know, I'm not seeing them press. They're 2-man up, and their one penalty is expired.
I mean,
So it's
DVC is
6
going
on
to eat as
5
much of
now.
this time as they can right now. They've got 2 men in the box.
Yeah, that other penalty is going to be coming up to an end soon. But you know, SBCC is not doubling. They're not pressing out. They're man up. They're man up, and they're down by 4, and there's only 8 minutes in this game.
TikTok.
Yeah, you'd think that my pressure. All right, and the penalties are released.
They're
We're
yelling.
even.
Oh, and you heard the SBCC players screaming on the field as DVC substituted that man, and he was open for the shot on goal. And beautiful shot, great block by the SBCC goalie.
Oh, that was a great play from from 25, the other Carl Tilbury.
Boy, Carl's all over the place tonight.
Yeah. I think he's been in 2 places at once.
Another good shot. The angle wasn't quite there, but you know, I mean, when you're up, you.
Nils says hello.
That's a beautiful hit right there. Maybe another one up and falls down himself.
The other Tilbury looking for blood. That's the other Tilbury. Oh, and we said it was going to be a heated game. We have flags flying. It is raining gold.
It should be on SBCC, at least that second hit here. I saw 2 flags go out, though. It'll be interesting if he gets both guys for this one and makes it even here.
So DVC finally getting out of the box, and they might be going back in. We'll see. If it was SBCC, again, you know, your attitude, it's not helping you right now.
No, and I mean, you've got to take every opportunity available to get back in this game. They've done that so far in this 4th quarter, and well, that second hit, there was really no reason for it. The ball was easily accessible by his teammate, and that's just a terrible call. Let's see what happens here. 2 fouls. One unnecessary roughness penalty for each team.
One. So we have Turnus. We have Turnus in the box, and we have number 8, Carl Tilbury.
That's at 2 minutes apiece. These teams going to play 1 man down, square on the field. When we saw this earlier in the game, earlier in the quarter, I should say, SBCC took advantage. Got a couple of goals quick, so let's see how this develops here.
Right, kind of like you were talking about when there's more space on the field, sometimes these players can move and they can pull their defenders around a little bit better. And I think SBCC's better at that. Frankly.
Yeah, and if you know your coaching staff, I'm sure you put your team in these positions during the week, practicing, you know, man down situations, 9 on 9, even 8 on 8. I mean, in different situations. So let's see who got coached. Let's see how this turns out here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think this game's really going to come down to who makes the most mental errors at this point.
And right now, I mean, we've been on this side of the field for a while. DVC's doing a great job of maintaining possession.
We've got a lot of screaming and yelling coming from the DVC Vikings right now. I guess someone must be messing up. But Greason capitalizes on the goal.
Beautiful shot. Coach is on the sideline calling for some movement on offense. He takes the opportunity, rips that thing bottom right. Beautiful shot. Really steals some of the momentum back here. I'm seeing a couple players on the SBCC sideline looking a little bit down. And, well, you know, when you start to climb back and you give away a goal and you see that lead for DVC expand to 5 goals, you know, we've got 6 minutes and 36 seconds left here. Time is running out. It's definitely possible. You just got to play your game and come back. But we should see some pressing defense by SBCC. I mean, if they want to get this ball back and
no doubt.
make a mark on the scoreboard here.
So we have Conlon facing off for SBCC and Prass facing off for the Vikings. And we are still, both teams are man down. That was a nice little rake back to Stevenson.
LSM from the
Greason
outside, really no one on him either, just swoops it up.
Greason looking to Rideau, but nothing there. And that is number 18. That is Tan.
Yeah, he's playing with him there. He's just
Rideau.
letting him hit him and
Mills.
taking his time. No
Mills
rush.
trying to figure out what to do. El Capitan's like, well, I guess you'll dodge.
Under 6 minutes now in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, DVC clearly in no hurry. Rideau with the ball now. Rideau sends it off to... That was Westover. Westover puts it into the crease. Mills picks... That's not Mills. That was Rideau who tried to pick it up in the crease, but Mills gets it, shoots, fire!
Yeah, DVC had 2 opportunities there. See if he can... Oh, he's not even going for the ball. He's looking for the hit there.
No, Lou's playing it very, very smart, knowing that if he tries to pick up the ball, he's going to just get checked around, trying to play positioning.
That's a block in the back.
That's a flag. No. Tilbury will be going back in the box right after he's released. Immediately after being released from his former penalty, he's going back
Some
in.
enthusiasm right there. And, you know, on that last possession by DVC, we saw a couple of crosses get missed by the pass, and I wouldn't be surprised if we see that again. It's going to go around a nice little circle here, get that movement going. Here we go. Oh, he takes the shot himself.
Yeah, Greason ripping the shot. Tilbury will be going back in the box, and SBCC will be man down once again.
I mean, I think we're going to see more of the same thing. DVC slowing it down as much as they can without putting themselves in a bad position to turn the ball over. And, you know, when that opportunity opens up and those passing lanes open up, they're going to take a shot at it. It's not that they're going to just run around for the next four and a half minutes. They're going to take the opportunity if it's there. But the teachings here is be smart. Take as much time as you can, but if there's an opportunity, don't be afraid to take it and get another goal on the board.
Of course. All right, DVC is going to clearly take advantage. That penalty might have just cost SBCC everything.
Yeah, you're playing with the man down here, limited time left.
No, the whistle was before the shot. That is going to be no goal. It's going to be SBCC ball.
What was that, a crease violation there? What was the call there?
Couldn't see the
it
call.
Resulted in a change of possession.
The Vikings are in an uproar, of course. It's number 33 now with the ball. That's Bolin.
Great defense.
Yeah.
Calling the second man over, comes in from the sideline.
Notice how the SBCC players are surrounding but not helping. We call those perimeter players, and they're quite useless.
Well, you know, I think everyone at this point, you're looking for that big hit. You know, not everyone wants to pick that ball up. I know when I was playing, I was more looking for somebody within 5 yards and not necessarily looking for the best way to pick up the ball. But, you know, SBCC's got to make something happen here.
No doubt. So SBCC's back to full strength.
No harm there by the penalty. 3 minutes and 50 seconds and counting. Time is winding down.
Yeah.
Got DVC just doing what they want on offense.
Leung and Rideau with the shot. Rideau makes the goal.
As far as doing what you want,
assisted by Leung.
Leung, great pass there. Gives him the great opportunity right in the middle. And like we said, you slow it down when you need to, and if it's there, you take the shot and go up another goal. Why not? 18-12, DVC leads.
No, great play. Great play.
Beautiful play.
Okay, and next face-off, we have Conlon and Prass. Prass thought he had it, but not quite. But Burr's going to recover it, trying to walk the dog out.
Oh,
trips over. You know, that's a questionable call. I don't think that. I think the referees made the right call on that.
When he hit the ground, I thought he might have been hurt there, and he bounced up like it was nothing. So you hate to see the ball in DVC's hands if you're SBCC right now.
No doubt. Don't you wish you were 19 again? I fall down like that, I'm not getting up.
I wish I was 21 again. I don't know about 19.
Fair enough.
DVC doing what they want, slowing it down. Time is just
All right, that was Turnus with the ball passing off to Greason. Greason, not gun shy at all, passes it to the crease.
Great block.
That was number 30. It was number 30. It was Brett Rideau with the shot on crease. Great save by the keeper.
SBCC giving the ball away right after taking it back from DVC's defense. That's not something you want to see if you're an SBCC coach.
No, we're going to get a timeout on DVC now.
I'm sure he'll have a chance to talk to him about it right now. And you know what? This might be the time if you're a coach where you say, look, there's 2 minutes left in this game. We've come out, we fought. It's 18-12. If we can get a couple of goals, let's do it. But the main point right now is just to hit on the key issues that you want to hit on if you're a coach. And if you're SBCC, it's playing smart, playing press defense. If you're down like this, you're down 6 goals with 2 minutes and 39 seconds left, you have nothing to lose. Why not play as aggressive a defense as you can? You know, and if you see a couple of penalties here and there, why not? Play with the man down, and DVC might grow that lead. But make the chance, or take the chance. And I'd love to see SBCC's defense come out here hard.
You know,
pressing man-to-man defense.
I have to agree. They're sinking way too far back. I think they're trying to conserve their energy because they know they're facing a much larger team. But at this point, you got 2 minutes and 40 seconds. You need to go as hard as you can. Press out as far as possible. You need to get that ball back. You do not have the time to dance anymore.
Time is a luxury. There's 2 minutes and 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. We're here at Alhambra High School, beautiful turf field. The lights are on. It's a great night for lacrosse, and DVC's just a couple minutes away here from hopefully locking this thing up if you're a Vikings fan.
Yeah, no doubt. All right, that's Turnus carrying the ball. Longtime DVC Viking player. If you're a longtime fan, you know that name quite well. He's going to pass off to Phillips. Okay, it looks like DVC made some substitutions and put in their starting line. Okay, so
when you have fresh legs, it's a luxury.
No
we mentioned
doubt.
time, but fresh legs, that's something DVC has, and SBCC's down as far as total men on the
There's
field.
Leung with a shot and a goal.
Padding. Add the padding.
No kidding.
Beautiful shot. There's really no complaining on that one. I mean, SBCC's defense was sliding as much as they could, and that shot was actually quite a ways out. It was just well executed, beautifully placed, and that's another goal for DVC.
Yeah, no doubt. You know, I wish I could say this was the nail in the coffin, but I think the nail in the coffin was come and gone.
That's right.
You know, I really think that last penalty that SBCC had really shifted the momentum and really killed the game is really killing the rest of this game for SBCC.
I mean, there was a moment of brilliance for this SBCC offense. I mean, they were scoring goals left and right, trying to make their way back here. And
Prast with the goal. Quick face-off from Prast and a quick goal.
I would say maybe that's the nail. That one. At least, I mean, I'm sure you put more than one nail in a coffin, so that might be. I think that's one of the nails in this
well
coffin
said.
for DVC. So, you know, if you're DVC, as the time winds down here, you've got to be happy. Coming off a great win last game, you've got a great opportunity to go 2-0 here in season play. And we mentioned earlier in the broadcast and a couple times after that, I mean, this is a team that you met in the championship. You're playing championship caliber people right now.
Yeah, definitely.
So when you're up by 8 goals with 1 minute and 58 seconds left in the fourth quarter, I'd say that's pretty damn good from a coaching perspective.
Definitely. All right, nice little battle between Conlon and Prast there on that face-off. And Conlon's going to take it. And with less than 2 minutes left in the game, Conlon's going to be under intensive pressure, trying to make a play.
That's great defense.
Dropping ankles, and there's going to be a flag.
Oh.
There's going to be a second flag, I'm sure, for that. That is going to be Burr in the box.
Maybe it was our angle, but it looked like after he made that first penalty that he actually took a second swipe.
Yes, he did. He took a swing after the play.
Troy.
Whether it was after the whistle or not, I'm not quite certain. It's kind of hard to hear the whistle up here.
Even if the whistle had blown, I mean, the ball was on the ground. There was no reason to make that play. I mean, come on. There's 1.5 minutes left in this game. Troy Burr's got to go ahead and look at himself in the mirror tonight and go, okay, maybe I shouldn't have made the extra effort on
Yeah.
that one.
But,
At
you
least
know.
towards the penalty.
Yeah.
I was going to say the penalty that actually the first flag was well deserved. I mean, you were playing great defense, and you take that flag if you're DVC. But
with
the
1 minute,
follow-up.
with 1 minute and 30 seconds in the left in the game, and you want to maintain your lead.
It's
yeah,
just the
no doubt.
extracurricular stuff. You know, go ahead and get in the box and on great defense. But any of the extra stuff, leave it at home.
Yeah, no need to tee off though.
That's right.
Okay.
Minute and 23 seconds here left in the fourth quarter.
Tilbury to Tilbury right there. I just have to mention that. Tilbury passed to Tilbury. Carl Tilbury passed to Carl Tilbury.
Back to the keeper. DVC is going to look to just wind this clock down now.
No kidding. Sharma taking the flag now.
And this is where we're going to see some unnecessary shots. If you're SBCC, if I'm playing on that field right now, if I get an opportunity, if the ball's on the ground and I've got 5 yards anywhere, I'm hitting somebody.
Sharma just dancing right in and tosses it in without a problem.
Wow. All right, now we can contact Sports Center. I think that was a beautiful play there. Gosh, ducked in, ducked left, ducked right.
Yes.
Split two defenders, got himself a one-on-one with the keeper, froze him during the headlights. Beautiful shot. I think we might have to submit that. I don't know. I think that's there.
Yeah, you know, I think SBCC is a little gassed. I think they're discouraged at this point. I don't think that would have happened at the beginning of the game.
No, not at all. And I mean,
just to put everything in perspective.
You hate to see that with 49 seconds left if you're an SBCC teammate or fan or parent in the stands. But you know, the point is this game is over. DVC's won this game. There's 49 seconds left. We're gonna get another face-off in, but that was just a beautiful showcase.
No doubt.
Who was it that scored that goal?
That was BJ Sharma.
BJ Sharma. That was beautiful movement there.
Yeah. All right, so Conlon's going to lose that face-off by pushing Wilson, and Wilson will be bringing the ball back in.
So
at this point, we're going to see. I don't think. Yeah, DVC's not going to let off the gas. That was Riley Westover with a shot. You know, saying 21 isn't enough. You know.
Why not add another one?
Right.
Got time. Clock's running here. Under 30 seconds now left in the game.
Shot.
Hey, you know, Matt, as this time winds down in the game, it's been a good opportunity for us to kind of get to know each other a little bit, and get this broadcast going, and it's nice to start it out on a win. DVC is going to do what they can to wind this clock down and take a couple of shots while they're at it.
No doubt. And if you're an SBCC fan, then you know, it's too bad that we had to have this meeting over a loss. So
yeah, exactly. Sorry.
4 seconds left in the game. I feel pretty comfortable calling it.
Yeah, you know, I don't know. I think I'm going to hold out, actually.
All right, and that's it. Final 21-12 DVC Vikings. All right, stick around, folks. Just momentarily, Hayden Piper will be interviewing box coach Chris Morsey. So stick around and check out the interview after the game.
Great win for DVC.
Yeah, great win for DVC. I'm sure the coaches are very proud.
It's 2014 championship rematch ends with DVC victorious 21-12, and we'll see you next game.
Right.
Hi, we're Viking Lacrosse. We're here at Gregory Gardens Elementary School for the 11th Pleasant Hill Community Service Day. Community service to me is just getting out and giving back to this community that's given so much to me. Very fortunate for this opportunity to give back to the community. Being young and not understanding what community service is, people giving to you, and it's just right to get back.
I moved all the way up to be able to play lacrosse here at DVC, and I just want to give back to the community that's let me continue my lacrosse playing career. So thank you, President Hill.
Community service to me is doing noble acts for others while expecting nothing in return.
Whether your goal is to open the next 5-star restaurant, discover a cure for cancer, inspire future generations, or help the world smile, it all starts here at DVC. DVC offers over 300 different programs to get you going towards your dream. And with among the highest transfer rates to top higher education institutions, your future starts here. Financial aid is available. Apply now to get started. Whether your goal is to open the next 5-star restaurant, discover a cure for cancer, inspire future generations, or help the world smile, it all starts here at DVC. DVC offers over 300 different programs to get you going towards your dream. And with among the highest transfer rates to top higher education institutions, your future starts here. Financial aid is available. Apply now to get started.
So we're back. We are back. Coach Chris Morsey will be up here momentarily. Oh, here he is.
Speak of the
ready
devil.
To go. So I'm gonna go ahead and hand off my headset to Chris Morsey so that you guys can hear right from him. Here you go.
Have a seat, Chris. You know, we had a great night tonight. DVC ended up taking the victory 21-12. We mentioned earlier in our broadcast, Chris, that this is actually a rematch of the championship game last year.
It is.
Just right offhand, how does it feel to come back and beat the team that you beat last year in the championship again?
Well, it feels real nice always, when you win. But we were a little worried there at the end that we were going to end up beating ourselves with those two unreleasable penalties, 4 minutes man down. But I think we did a great job controlling the ball. Our middies did a great job in transition. Didn't really let them hold on to the ball for too long, and we kept ourselves in it at the end there.
Talking about the penalties, Matt and I both noticed that the refs kind of let the players play in this one. It seemed like there was a couple of penalties that could have been called, a couple of aggressive hits in the back, saw everything. I saw a couple of different ones that could have been called. Are you somebody? Do you like the fact that the refs kind of let the players play, or do you think it maybe got the game out of hand a little bit?
Well, I'm not too far removed from my playing days, so I always appreciate it when the refs kind of let us and let them get away with a little bit more rather than calling too much. The refs did a great job tonight. I think, for the most part, they let us play 3/4 of the game pretty much unscathed, and then kind of fell apart, got a little chippy, and more or less we did it to ourselves tonight. Luckily, we were able to come away with a W. Yeah,
and talking about getting a little bit chippy, there was a moment there where it seemed like you got everyone in the huddle. It was right after SBCC scored a couple of goals and brought it, I think, within 5. I'm sure there was some stuff there that you went over the huddle as far as getting people right back on the right track, getting back to the fundamentals. What do you tell a team in a huddle that's holding on to a lead? What do you tell them to stay motivated, but at the same time, don't give up any space? You want to nurse this lead, but you don't want to go too far.
Well, it's really important to know who your personnel is when you're in a situation like that. You can't. The lights are going out on us. It's important not to let the game get away from you. There's always moments in games where it could turn. Just like tonight, it can turn around real quick. And they scored. I think they scored 5 unanswered.
Yeah.
And that's always tough. But we call it timeout. And we got them in there, and we just talk to them and say, it happens. Don't let it happen again. And that's all you can really ask of your players, just get their minds in it.
And I'm sure you trust your teammates and your players as a coach. You spent all off season, all of those practices, all of that time going over the fundamentals, just simple basics as far as staying on track. And I think Matt and I both saw that message being sent over well to your players, and it looks like DVC came out on top tonight. That's 2-0 in the season.
2-0.
Who do we got coming up next week? Do you know
we actually,
offhand?
tomorrow we travel up to Reno.
Okay.
I
think we're only doing the home games.
We are. We're not going to be up there tomorrow, but you know, I'm sure the guys will show up just like tonight.
Wolfpack tomorrow, huh?
Wolfpack, yeah, up in Reno, UNR.
Okay, then.
You know, they're always
a
good
great
game.
opportunity for a junior college to go take a shot at somebody who's.
No, absolutely. You know, the good thing about DVC is that we're pretty central in Northern California, where we have the opportunity. We play teams all the way from Canada and Simon Fraser. We'll play teams from Oregon all the way down south. So we got a lot of reach where we're at, and it's good for, especially being a CC, to be able to get our players that kind of you know, looks from 4-year teams to, because we're really just a building team. We're here to get our players to the next level. We only got 2 years with them, sometimes 3, depending on, you know, their grades and what their plan is for school. But you know, a lot of the time we're just focusing on getting them to that next level, whether it be UNR, which we've had a lot of people transfer to. For example, Jared Malin, a captain, defensive captain from last year, is now up there, and we're going to have to see him tomorrow. It's going to be tough because, you know, I like the guy. I played with Jared. I know him personally, but, you know, when you're on the field, there's no mercy.
You know, part of being a coach at this level is putting your players in a position to move on, giving them the skills to move on. We would remind all of our viewers to subscribe to DVC's channel on YouTube, because this is a great opportunity for players to get out there. I mean, a lot of scouts at other schools like to look at video, full videotape, full game tape, and why not have them look at a tape that's got some great commentary on it and a little insight from the coaches here as well.
Two good-looking guys.
So I know, yeah, great night here in Martinez. Great looking guys. Yeah, I know. Yeah, wearing, you know, looking pretty nice here. Yeah, great win in Martinez. Nice weather, beautiful ending. Matt's back in here. I think we're going to wrap it up on a high note.
I'm going to let the producer hop in and take you guys out. But, you know, again, we really appreciate you guys being here. And
great win, Chris.
Thank you. We're going for the sweep, so we're 2 down and a bunch more to go.
You heard it here first from Chris Morsey, DVC's box coach. We're going to get in here with some closing statements from Matt and wrap this thing up. Chris, thank you for your time. Thanks a lot. We're looking forward to some great stuff the rest of the season out of DVC, so keep it going, Chris.
Yeah.
Matt, final thoughts.
So, final thoughts. SBCC, I think I keep saying C, like 3 C's. SBCC really lost it with that last penalty there.
Yeah.
They had a chance to really come back, take it, come back from their loss. They lost their momentum with that penalty. It's incredible how important the momentum of the game really matters.
Yeah.
And that really counted today. And it really hurt them. Turned a 4-goal loss into a 9-goal loss.
Yeah, 9-goal loss is definitely tough. I mean, you do see a young program here who came off of a championship opportunity last year. They looked great early on in the game. Maybe a little bit of what we saw was a little fatigue, since there wasn't quite as many people on the SBCC sideline as there was for DVC. But great effort out of all the players, and you're right, they did lose that momentum. They had an opportunity, and the DVC managed to hold them off by continuing to play their game, continuing to take shots. Got them that 9-point victory.
No doubt. All right. Well, thank you very much for joining us tonight for Diablo Valley College versus Santa Barbara City College. We will be playing again on
October 11th.
October 11th. And we look forward to seeing you again. Have a good night. Be safe.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching.
Whether your goal is to open the next 5-star restaurant, discover a cure for cancer, inspire future generations, or help the world smile, it all starts here at DVC. DVC offers over 300 different programs to get you going towards your dream. And with among the highest transfer rates to top higher education institutions, your future starts here. Financial aid is available. Apply now to get started.